Executive Committee and the National Council also received reports from the Amendment Committee chaired by Mr. Frank Davis or Lawyer Frank Davis. And in the words of the committee, they received over 300 proposals from the rank and file sympathizers of our party. And they briefed NEC and National Council on where it got into and the key areas that the National Council had to take a decision on. With respect to the call for expansion of our electoral college, indeed the committee spoke about it. And again, that decision as to the number of expansion or the expansion level will be determined at the delegate conference scheduled to take place in July. The committee also spoke about the time for our presidential primaries. And again, the committee agreed that that decision does not warrant amendment of our constitution. But in light of the spirit and letter of Article 13 of the FPP Constitution, that power is closed.
There will be certification for such programs. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, you are welcome. We are privileged to have a host of dignitaries here. Before I introduce these important dignitaries, let me.
Susun kronkron yankopon ka ho bi. And if you don't pay so, say watimi abon ho ban ama adepa achewa. Divine selection account. Prempreni pempensuo yi boja da so dia frusani ni padua mu. Chechema da so da wabodwe mu. Na wo kai na wo hye no so na wo hunu se enya wo papa bi a wo yeye. Enya wa ho ofa bi. Enya wo sika bi. Enya wa hunya bi a wanwa. Enya chese ye nim nsam a yenka. Ade na sese wo de aseda ba wo kese no. Esanse ne mobro hunu nti na doye nti. Minu mienu yen podi anka yen samfata se ye benya chafa wona henie no mu. That's what I pay. Watch and divine selection no wama ebia so wo den rana juno. I pay what me aso de ye kan Accra ti asefo a.
Sing I've come to praise you.
Ye bebo wodi aka ho dia. Na ye bo wodi abetimi ate a. Na de hu ya ba. I pay ya dum. Experience ni de kakra bi na wo de bata ho. Ye kanyina ni so kese ya pay ya da se. Se ye papa yempo yentuma agufi wo kese na de bu a
1.3 nyamensa wo
arapaya de ye kanyina ni se ye nke bi se mu ya de wa ya ma ya no ye ni so dodo obambo no hwe so pa aye kese e meni ye busua so arapaya jina sa akwanya no so na ya da wase. And then Friday, the 27th day of June 2025 in the year of our Lord. Arapaya, so we are privileged to be counted among the living. Enti yetim kwamua.
Testify one more time.
And yana SSA yetimi ebe som wo mighty asibai Ghana. But I pay me dike yimpaya di amount.
But the one that lives in me.
Wakasya na nkasa enya bambofo fama woni wabusua. Wanda ni jafadum. Wan prapra wani mu kwan. Afei montmonka biara obonefo no. Ensi seye bone no. Wasise de ato wani bu biara no. Wakasya no se wo yenyame a. Wobin to the phone, not the oye nyina ye papa. I don't pay one so de. Na one prasa e kwan no a obonefo no ahihye de ama no. Ontwebonka bia mena biara wabode ato ani mu no.
Come on, play on with me.
Okasia na nkasa nhwe. Na wonyi wo firi ni nyina mu. Afei wankura wane nsaye mu sane e bewa obra kwantuo ye nedai. Wasodi tutu anamu akọ animu kakra nyina ne so no ho enkonko ba asam da biara da arapa ya tena se Western in the morning live on Wuntumi 101.3 live on Western Diamond Television production team na Accra, and in fact I work with a spectacular, fantastic, hard-working team. And the Jumano Wamotiasia Yepa, no pay as a Kasian Koma, what Chemaba ASN Chill. One and a heady production and an pay. Michael Yarrow, our MCR. Samuel Jingo, Edna Camera Sinechi. Kelly Aircraft Social Media. Abnasa Wamediampo, Mana Prek Air Technician on duty. Within your Osikani Frimpong Manso. And a pen who say at the party, Yaba Baba Somo. And yes, rest of the Kaya, not yet to me as some of my tears, my Ghana. But I told you, baby, mommy. And run, I do die and net at the patio. And you to me, and you answer, and yes, we can be our war, and your body will be our boat. Now, so no, what can see no who will mob Ama wahunu ene day. And if you are there, come out and I would do a memoir say, One more, Sabi a brew, one more antimi. Ankura Wamonkwa free woman, somewhere, yeah, quack was here. And Nipa Yamfa Sadia and your foot for my Jose. One second, make me say, I 6 feet, you know. And one yado ebeko near Osikani no yadene 2 muno near Wohiani no yadene koyano and one yado beko eti ayana waba fomo brahwase obrahwase ya umu arapetie. The struggle you are in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. The struggle you are in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. I don't want to be the guy catch you say, well, how the dear a caseba? As I say, oh, Fabi Bibu, say, go to pour your refine and I had the fake jamua. But a jana and she got the name San Nemo and Maninia who are dinner and Dana who are fair dear. Uni Padia would not Muradia Kumebi. Etino wa how atete ababrese kodanda me hunu nkobesi a wonna mu de tade ana wan nyina etino arapai maba me hye unkran se akato na bro ne de ebesiasia wokasia na wo sakire wiemu wokasia no adakoro ye ne so mfia pem na mfia pem ye ne so dakoro wano a yentu ne fo na nso no de wo ye nyina ne ye papa no akasima ba akoma de ebesiasia wo be sakire wiemu ama ho etino ni a wonna mum premprem esiesie ama wa hoden a wo de be gina for nyame aduma wo kina etino Robert Tell say the struggle you are in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. Don't give up. Me wa kadi twa atono no na adopei me de e hye unkura yie pa o se emma wa bemu wa how beba kwadana beba abadehuru beba enkobesie beba wo de tare e be wai adepa kase a hunu wanemu empremprem emma sa niama ne sa challenges no emu wa bemu emma ne hurahura the struggle you are in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. Obehia wode fufuro bi for ochina. Obehia wode fufuro bi ene ne da so fufuro bi for ochina. Entino ufa eye sa wo hawu mu na. Esiesie na ma sa wode fufuro na betimi dia ya adwuma ochina. Etidia wona Moses ya no ekasa esi ekasa wo famu na wonya sua hunu bi di free mu. So the struggle you are in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. Don't you give up. Don't you give up. Emma wabemumu. Wa how ne beba, amania ne beba, wa taya ne beba, kodanda beba, esu beba. Mani nyina mu no kai na hye so se. Sa niema ni nyina no sewde, esiesie wo. Amu ahoden a. Ya me aduma wo kina na da nkwa bebe no. Ubehia de atuana mo etino hweye ne wa mo abamu amu ebi a wukodwa ye nto ade e mo abamu mu when we school pe adwuma wachia emfie be miensa ne adwuma bia ma wakwam ye emwa bamumu uche si contract bi wapem wo sika nyina san emma ye emwa bamumu o pese o wade waya nso no woba na be ma ebi ma wakwam da emwa bamumu wa wade na nso na asomdwe ni wa wade mu mesrew ehwe na wa mo abamu amu oso na pem kwa nimu eye nyame pa na wo fam nyina na di siesie na amo ahode foforo bi na hyew kena se ne be ya betimi akura wo mu die mu na wagina wo nice do not give up. The struggle you are in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. Robert Tewa Samuel Wakaya Danwada Ejinaso na anopei yede tu fu awie no ade amoache ne asanso amoakwaba. Join the conversation live on all our social media platforms and if you are anopei it's on Facebook no I Western Diamond TV uko wana one like him page ni nyadaji usia twa comment ni nyina na tumu fama ne uwi akopele link ne share na afufraka enso enya broadcast yiso emfaso and all that change so aka na channel so say they are live this morning on YouTube and Western Diamond Television. Subscribe to your channel no na yempem nku animu TikTok nso no the after video of the program no Kelly di nyina be kwa koguo wonya adaje na nso atimi akwa akohwe at your own time. For WhatsApp and a text message at 0248071174 0248071174 ebeje brani akenka wonsem ni nyina enso etime ede amount anopay amawache ya sanso amwakwa aba ni ndi Osikani Frimpong Manso eda asese watimi aka ya ho ene efiada enkomodos wo fidua mu ase pa da efiada drusa anu a ede efisemu na fei mantamu ne bono awodo so nkomo ye bepegya de aba and opiemu wo eye secondary Takoradi metro yi mu a ensem ba ko na ensem ba ko ye de ahemu pa no eye the STMA versus the market women in Jubilee Park ensem na bebrebe nu a adopei ya sheda agebre ene womu a ensem no from ho ebedi nkomo. Now, from a reporter's point of view, so watch the mama betina sena and read that kopiemu ho and come on send a tie nyina no one wire new chrono na yansu yetimi enye ho ntiase send ye beyo a ye dis an come on na ye bo bi atia ye behunu kwan be fa so a ye bebo side panachi enti adopen come ho be ba chaw and read that and the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association friends and trafo shiemu Obekaya some time ago time wana wamo strike no ejina mu dendenden no minister no e the solutions ahodo ba ya na sa solutions ni nyina no eye work solutions a ya the source wo how na no anya de be yie and no quickly the Parliamentary Select Committee on Health eto safre eye striking nurses no ane wamo mpanimfuo esi nkomya di nkoma kiro am se and yeah, wamo and get back to wamo duty post na nyame adomu a you can say and rather June 26th and yeah wamo ebehia wamo na fei roadmap a wamo de to ho e de ma wamo e wamo nkitadie ho no wamo kitamudie ho no wam etumi atu wana mo na endura wamo se wamo twen wamo hunu hwe na letter bia de ka ba e tiro mo se meeting no the Select Committee on Health no entimi an convene meeting na emo no wama tu e de asheda next month. Etina quickly the leadership of the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association as I said wamo ba bonten na wamo ebedi nkomo kakra na wamo ma amanfo nso ehunu de airco with regards to wamo meeting with the Parliamentary Select Committee on Health no and and central for shiamu no ekwawiye no press statement a wam edebaye ene da screen so no ye beje brani akenkan emu nsem de amaw ye wi nso a videos bi ho a ye bebo ede a kire wo enti no with your indulgence no we a press statement by the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association dated 26th June 2025 press statement on the unilateral rescheduling of the meeting with the Parliamentary Select Committee on Health, the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association embarked on a roadmap of industrial actions on 2nd June 2025, which culminated into the total withdrawal of all nursing and midwifery services on 9th June 2025, which continued until the leadership of the association suspended the strike on 13th June 2025. The decision to suspend the strike was based on the intervention of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Health and the pleas of the good people of Ghana, especially our patients. The press briefing seeks to inform the general public and the nursing and midwifery fraternity that the meeting with the Parliamentary Select Committee on Health, scheduled for today, 26th June 2025, has been unilaterally rescheduled to 10th July 2025 per a letter received from the Parliamentary Services yesterday, 25th June 2025. The reason given was that, quote, this decision follows the unavailability of some key stakeholders who are currently unavoidably outside the jurisdiction, unquote. Due to this development, the National Council of the Association, at its meeting held on 25th June 2025, deliberated extensively on the content of the letter and wishes to state as follows. 1. The strike was suspended in good faith, and we expect nothing less than a reciprocity of same. The rescheduling of the meeting is in bad faith, since it may further delay the implementation of the agreed items. We have, however, decided to give the committee the benefit of hindsight and still trust that their engagement with the ministries of health and finance will be productive. 2. We demand the implementation of the 4 agreed items on later than July 2025. This is non-negotiable, and we shall advise ourselves if any attempt is made to further delay the implementation. 3. With the other items, we wish to reiterate our position that we are amenable to their implementation no later than January 2026. But if I make the last page of a year, one more press statement, Number 4, saying, we demand that these timelines are clearly captured and signed off at the 10th July 2025 meeting to avoid any ambiguity in the implementation schedule. We wish to express our sincerest appreciation to the nursing and midwifery fraternity for the deep sense of solidarity during this whole period of fighting for what is rightfully ours. To the press, we thank you sincerely for carrying our voices to the good people of Ghana. We call on our dear nurses and midwives to remain steadfast and wait for updates and necessary actions that the National Council may deem necessary. This statement was signed by Perpetual Ofori Ampofo, President for the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association, and then Dr. David Tinkran Chum, General Secretary of the Association. MCR fa video na tumu mamena yankotie wa mo no munsiamo emra ya ba na fe nkoma aka kire nyina nso yetimi adi entina nrada wo mo yansentwefo ahyiamu wa mo kire se Parliamentary Select Committee adano ada wo mo di nkomo a wo mo tuam so mo koye adwuma no ane wo mo so mo se enra anka wo besa so ahyiam na fe roadmap ro wo mo deliberate on it na wo ma hwe its implementation but enra enkrata free Parliamentary Service for ba se wo ma reschedule of the meeting due to certain factors beyond you can say the committee's way wamo atu e dia sheda and quickly leadership of the association a friends and trade for enhia yankwe na yankoti na National Council every parliamentary services na asema wakache ne say
Our meeting now is set 26th of June 2025. The name Parliamentary Select Committee on Health. Besa Abuja Pitambi, Nova Katre and say, Nyomana Mokano, and Shishaya, Yatu, and right in Accra, says our meeting, Maso 26th of June. Now, Emono, Omo Trashenda, Apakoshe, 10th July 2025. Now, the National Council of the Association, a meeting a year, Yabobo, Ama, and then Yafrem will say, in seminar, Kumasua, the Bessie Kachero. Now, some I can say, your strike like oil, you suspended, young calling off. Ain't you know, SSM, I can go home. Say, I say, you know. Yeah, entire fraternity of nurses and midwives almost shading say the beer query, yeah, it's really actual a collective agreement that you say you're very implementing. And see, I'm meeting that then to Abakoshe 10 July, no, a high degree, as I said, a Bema, yeah, collective agreement, you see, no. Actually train is still delayed. The moment the air can say July 2025 you should say Nyoma and Naina meeting now on 12 June 2025. Nyoma and Naina get it to the employees maybe you know. Almost Beshe say you are implementing in July 2025. Every parliamentary services or na someone can train and say so I mean to Johnny in 26th of June 2025.
And you know that was a year the president of the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association, my main perpetual for edine de for ampo for me boa. Okay. All chemu said Wamo ekoshia the Select Committee on Health or Parliament adano. Wamo edit to many say wamo suspended strike, you know. Now wamo get back to a juma, wamo koye juma. Na nyame aduma enkenra. Wamo ne a committee ne ebeshia na wamo edin komona wama find the final solutions to wamo grievances, no. But enrans we receive and krata from the parliamentary service for say enya dia sanhia mu no betimi abaso etino quickly no necessary the leadership of the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association etimi reference and for nhia mu na wo edi eye enkomo
to me 101.3
no enie medical kan dia ma ya san so abo voice ni bi dia ma wo say wo ko hia eye the Select Committee on Health no and niema enan bi ewo de no mo hwehwe no mu a wo mo gitu mu se by July de na sa niema enan no wo mo ahwe aye de amomo na fei de aka no so no se ne wo mo kan ye no nyame adom a by January 2026 enso na de aka akire nyina so wo ma ye de aka ho enti no wo mo de wo mo ka se Parliamentary Select Committee on Health are schedule a meeting no a they have no problem, but what we want to say a disrespect. And the Select Committee on Health, no, and the ama the registered nurses and midwives are womo or memo has seen. And to the Omo Kenyan said roadmap no muno and tia say Juma say by July 2025 into the next month baby you know na 4 agreed roadmap ready na wama shase aye ho adwuma ama akoma atoyemo na enkan ni ansa no so say wamo en cancel ana wamo scrap strike no na momo no wama suspend strike no into no at any given time no so wamo hwe na empanimfo no epeso am do ma dwendi agora they will strike again into the way and somewhere and rather at the central for a the leadership of Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association no also at the etuga na yebisa se ejo memo akra no ede enie aban no mu no kura no empeso obeka no kura edi no kura ede a kire eye anesifo yi minister nso abuai parliamentary select committee nso a ede mo ene omkodi nkomo a ene wo mo gitu mu a wo mo suspend strike no mo nso aduru ho a kwede mo ye enti no one say respect agreed roadmap or face the consequences. Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association wants health committee. Yengina nsem we so na yenkwa ahoma no so na yene Yera Samson Yale or chairman Edema Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association for Western Region and Western North. Chairman anopa uti enka amachi.
Meje osomenia.
Na ohuna mo boko de.
Nyankopon adom ngidise won so mo ho ye pa.
Yesu adom ye ho ye pa ba ye ni kan commend mo se adano ada parliamentary select committee on health any mo esi nkonwa no mo je tu mu a ene mo suspend strike no na mo so eye wo haw no a na ba no ano de di kan ya menhira mo eno ho pa why very well and rather any the leadership of the association friends and trefo nhia mu chairman wadaru mawo the ekosi ye nyina ne se na nkese se the parliamentary select committee on health enemo esi nkonwa biemu na mo hwe eye the agreed roadmap no but one the nkrata ba se due to one or two reasons intino enya ade anhyiamu no ebeba so na oma rescheduling of the meeting
sir
wadaru mawo the agreed roadmap ada no ada mu no mkosia ye no moji tu mu no anopai yen hya ase fanfiri ho na fe yen to ankomo ne so
yo medas ne akonya odi amame anopai mame fa kwa nchie wotiefu nyina nti sene a wobi say no kure bra yekohia parliamentary select committee on health no agreed roadmap ne say ye niema nine bia afonunu nyina agitu mu se niema nine die ebetumi implement this year
okay
nti nanka enra meeting no meeting na ye kwa ko finalize sa niema na che say ebi ho kwan no for implementation nti yen afomu die sa na yete ase na sa nso na eti enu nti no okwan a parliamentary select committee impo efa so unilaterally ebe ka kire yen se mpanyimfo bi eni ho na se saade a mo pese o mo twe meeting no ekọ 10th July no in fact anya yende se ye kan se yenda ye boa anya yende san se o mo nko na determine date no e no mo ebe ka kire nanso se anesifo ku no yes parliamentary select committee and a bemu at the right time and nunti na ye pese ye de obu ni die emom and nunti sa tent no kra ya giatum nanso ya giatum wa amamne mfe kwan so enye yende nanso ye pese ye de obu ma won nti ye say ya gina so pamietie ye beko meeting no on the 10th nanso answer na meeting no ebebewi no na ya sensan krata sa niema 9 no ye be sha se implement from end of July inti stand way eno na sisi ya ba inti ye mpese on the 10th no ye be committee no na to be bia abamu biem ninia asembe na yeka ye say fuel allowance nkrofo age 1 year egusu awoje nurse for the farmer eno so akoye twemamenhwe book and research allowance ini manimu nkrofo nyina nsan yensan ne binom de mom ihu finance minister atwe ne pen ten eba picture mu no de o sign no de no ho ha na zan nkrofo no ye beka say omo ye Ghana for yenso ye Ghana for inti say ye papa mabaako nso sa 8% ya yeken 8% ya yeken ye wo Ghana health sector ebinum wo ho a wo market premium ye we friend of market premium ebinum wo ho a ye mu bebre aban say ordinance ato market premium no so on market premium no any base pay no enko ba ko nti say ye increment in base pay market premium there no increment Yes, share market premium I see. Nurses, staff nurse, no unya 58% of the basic salary as market premium. It's as I buying the tabuato so say market premium no, and there's any base pay no. Equintino. See a market premium no so at 10% for a staff nurse. This a staff nurse did 1,000 Ghana. The market premium 100 cedis. Where Sempa? Why I would be no more Ghana ha or more market premium is 100%, 75%. Oh, in the uniform allowance is paid once a year. Make last year in this year in say September is a abanchia. No 400 and the idea 1,000 Ghana. The difference no here. Just once a year payment. In the near my age, and your dear at the full na enkoso ahibia nti say your friend is say parliamentary committee minim ne ekoso so omo twentwen omo boase onima ho anima beji nsem bi ye de sa warning no enye warning ntumi won no mo by say caution ye say omo ntintim pa no mo make sure say niema ya je atumu no on the 10th you be meeting national na sign bibia by end of July na implementation na sha say and na niema no so no ma men kan kiro uniform allowance no say no enya dia omu tua no August na ye ka no uniform allowance ye o month e tua no September September bia and you into controller for cranim in this date no kwa ya gi atum say isan say ye start ye tua no September no say implementation no e sha say July bibi to say uniform allowance say omuntua no July omuntua no September inti book and research allowance so I know see your data I know see the tua I think say university teachers for no say date no mu tua mo say date na no mu de betua and as a month na no mu inti enye July ho inti niema nan no mpo no ni omu betua mienu eno mu ebia omu betua no July no enye 8% no ene your friend is saying your friends say fuel allowance and no na bi o mo be sha se fi July na two na aka no you either be either September or October eyi no kwasem a ekoso e say Ghana fu nyina tie asese in demand no mpo no enye shishi aban betumi atwetwe ne boase ewo ho what I say
very well
enunti mama ye Ghana fu antie asese nurse for a midwife for ya ma aban no time aban no mpese oye order na 90 for me ni many mama can be binjiro say minister tu kwan ana finance minister tu kwan ya deputy finance minister and every ye technology issue the minister no to me instruct say munye the minister and owu a adwuma na enkoso a me ameti hey madwuma me ye wo aya sabia me ni ho na madwuma na enkoso a so what are we talking about into when you naturally say a tactics need deliberate delay now I was striking mu say ye pese Ghana fu nyina ate say if Ghanaians don't value the services we provide as nurses and midwives we value ourselves ye bu ye ho enunti no sa enimtie bu na omode man nurses and midwives e wo man mu ha no ese say ejai say a nurse for kakra bi obibinu ko hospital ne bia ya nurse ne bia ankasa nkire wo yi na enunti Ghana for e fa nurse ho abufu a wrong. We have thousands and thousands of good nurses out there that are providing quality services to Ghanaians. Now you call strike, then I'm hu. Se nurse for enka health sector no ibigina. Inti sa hankrofo we sa nurse to until the bia can say. Politicians need stakeholders in paying for the Ghana Health Service and the Ministry of Health Assembly. Abontain and who are necessary midwives, but when they go to the interior offices, no more Maui, when they go to the interior offices and their rooms, their bedrooms, they don't regard necessary midwife. And no more treaty and Sam. And yaka. Yes, on the 10th, even meeting national. Nay, as sign BBA. In the chairman of the Parliamentary Select Committee, Dr. Nawani, why are they ever come for? Nanso ye de sa cautionary measure we to ho say ye nko meeting no on the 10th na nkuti to be bia Minister of Health why tintin aha on person uti obia no ye na mo fidie so e kan kire no say on the 10th your committee na say I am petintintinti asembia ho Minister of Finance no ye deputy Minister of Finance there was set up at time 2016 in condition of service. It wasn't implemented. You implemented condition of service 2016 the no. Or no, Minister of Finance that time said take or implemented. Or no Korea na by Minister of Finance and ne. So attitude way and so or no can paying for we're gonna have one finances as some any share. Ye na we feed so I can't Minister of Finance Dr. Kasia to force and say. So wako hospital ne bia nurse bi ne bia eni amo ho atia no na enu nti ogina so atiti yensa onsesa na dwen isan say e cheno betumi ayare unfortunately no omo politician dey omo yare omo kwa outside e me hwe omo nti omo mpese omo fo bia ho na nso Ghana for dodo na say nurses ne midwife enye adwuma wo ho kwa adwere mu yenyina nim adanse wo ho recent strike na ye kwa ene kwa fa bai nti yesre mo e tasre Ghana for omuntu omwanungu aban no so na ne esesa aban no ye no onye no ntem yete ha yenim se 4 year term aso article 71 for beje omo arrears from 2020 eno de obia ante hohu yebenya sika atua yebenya sika atua na anes for de kakra se de mo no ibinum aye no mo wo the same health sector omo agisa sika no efi your friend is in 2024 it be seen ne 1 year abano yende kakra omo fama ye no so akwa etwema monchi we are somebody how are politicians treating us what did they take us for
okay etino leadership no esisu dua say sa 4 agreed roadmap no say by July 2025 the abane dimidi adwuma
no ye kan
very well yera Samson yale ma ye na asia no pe obredo adaje ye kua ne mu nso no nkomoyi nye ha ne EC bibi kire ya adwen so ebesan so aba na aso bi mu why
yo ya da mo asepa ne akonya mu de mai
very well o ishira won so etino yera Samson yale the western and western north regions and regionals chairman for Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association and yenana akwa di enkomo no meaning I don't know why ya aban our tisue especially the health minister Honorable Kwabena Menta Kando yes ade no yes be kwa kosi da be kwa kosi hefa enye parliamentary select committee na etisi nsem yi mu a anka enne as we speak now a nurse for the midwife for no eda so etifia wo air strike. You see, as a health minister, solutions are prefer during these challenges ni we ni no enye papa. Health minister muwa enkrofo air cost striker. We say one betimi strike for how long you don't care. Na one retirees no enko take over. Who does that? Nani nyina echi no sabi aburu select committee on health ehuni nyansa atonsa from deliberate on the issues that wamo aje roadmap bi atomu ana omo hwe anim se anka the implementation by successful a chaze 10 subai no eda wo mu emfa ho really edo maka no by 10th next month the 4 agreed roadmap no say aban no nisua we are all going to face the consequences and meka where ashasi ababai wo hunu NDC ni bia mane ma mekanya sasem enkyera aban no any health minister no anase fo no ashasi se wo mo air strike pe no maba you release the social media docs of the NDC and ye ukan dia de adu atemo enti wo man a yesi ye peja e de asim pempenso no eniye baby e peja o man de asinu eniye enti no maka won say by 10th no say you hunu full implementation of the agreed roadmap and yes ne ebesi ebesan so atimi asi and rather eniye your one dey say yera gusi tando presidential advisor for the 24-hour economy program has submitted the policy document to the Speaker of Parliament. na wɔwie no wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ yɛbɛ implement ɛyɛ 24-hour economy no nyame adomu a July bosomi yɛ di edimu yi da ɛtɔ so mienu na mame nkenken ɛyɛ ensam kakra na ɛwɔ ɛyɛ saa policy document na wɔde ɛkɔkɔda Mr. Speaker no ɛmfa ɛmaw ebia na unim deɛ ɛwɔ ɛyɛ document no mu pɔten ɛtire yɛnyɛ brɛ na yɛnkenkan kakra ɛnso ɛmfa ɛma wei ɛyɛ a city newsroom publication or say the government of Ghana has confirmed that its much anticipated 24-hour economy initiative will officially be launched on Wednesday, July 2, 2025. Presidential advisor on the policy, Gusi Tando, made the announcement during the presentation of the final policy document to the Speaker of Parliament on Thursday, June 26. The 24-hour economy, one of the National Democratic Congress's flagship program, flagship campaign promises during the 2024 elections, is aimed at tackling unemployment and boosting productivity by promoting continuous round-the-clock economic activity. Tando emphasized the government's readiness to implement the program, stating that the policy is grounded in three main pillars: transforming production, improving supply chain and market systems, and enhancing human capital. Quote, these foundational anchors are supported by 8 strategic sub-programs, unquote. Among the sub-programs highlighted were Grow 24. It is focused on modernizing agriculture. Make 24, targeting industrial and manufacturing growth. Connect 24, aimed at optimizing supply chains. Aspire 24, a cultural shift to promote a productivity-driven national mindset. A key feature of the policy is the integration of digital skills training into the technical and vocational education and tertiary curriculum, equipping young Ghanaians for emerging job opportunities. Additionally, the Show Ghana initiative will spotlight the country's cultural assets to boost tourism and generate foreign revenue. Responding to the presentation, Speaker of Parliament Alban Kingsford Bagbin welcomed the initiative but urged the government to pursue legislative backing to secure the policy's longevity. I don't know, 24-hour economy, I don't know, the key proponent, and medical can carry amount, was it baby or more, and your friend Grow 24. It is, and it will be focusing on modernizing agriculture. Make 24, targeting industrial and manufacturing growth. Connect 24, aimed at optimizing supply chains. Aspire 24, a cultural shift to promote a productivity-driven national mindset. Hey, and I think a key feature of the policy is the integration of digital skills training into the technical and vocational education and training curriculum, equipping young Ghanaians for emerging job opportunities. And you know, Yara Gusi Tando, President Mahama Ebo Udinsa Brana be champion the 24-hour economy no. Na any committee a also set you know. Wadaroma yebisa when the ubetimi ediaba etino when a juma President Mahama Desha was say yeah na with regards to the policy documentation wait really etino where is the actual one job 3 shift 3 people slogan no e wa hefa in the document I just say me hunu baby awo me tie nyina no bibi ye me makoma ehuru dendenden because ya ten samu amoka ya during your campaign season say 24-hour economy ni ba de edi kan adwuma baako enipa miensa etino adwuma e wo de dada no afa nipa baako no 24-hour economy ni ba na ya be fa nipa mienu de aka ho adwuma nso aba ni be create no ene wo fa nipa miensa outright na wo ma ya adwuma baako no ya wom kan ya ma asiedu ketia kra ko gina baabi woni same je fi se aban no ede a special meter ebeba na some specialized meters no for one ebeye 24-hour economy program no saa for de some meters ne kwa akomo mo na nyina mo kane abo aba fam de amomo wadaroma yewura gusi tando the key department of your policy documentation with regards to the 24-hour economy no yahunu sa ne ma ne nyina wo mu TVET really connect 24 hey aho dabi odwene wanu a onya mu ntiase ebusua ebia bia woro obeka se document ne yankinki amu nyina nwiye wey eye the key sectors are 24-hour economy eba be gina so na 5 etino se key sectors ne enia anya na ebusua we have a lot of questions to ask President John Mahama ane gusitando ya wogina we because me mentiasie o implement policy nyame adom a July 2 ya ka say and rather na de koto parliament etino time be na parliament benya komu asuko na de enye no wama ya firimu na o ma recommend for de eya ye de beka ho time be bare ko ma no so na me ne Dr. Hayford Ayerakwa mensa eni eye enkomo oye a development economist at University of Ghana. Doc Adope, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. It's my phone such.
Very well. Oh, now we are about dear.
What they are doing, what they are saying.
Okay. And rather, the much awaited 24-hour economy policy documentation. Yeah, and yes, Gusi Tando, one of a presidential advisor for the 24-hour economy program, as submitted document at the Aba Speaker Bagbin. Now, I say, Nyame Adumo July 2, and ye ba share 24-hour economy no ase. Dog the edikai, and Brani Edi Edmo Memu Hasi. And policy and program of such magnitude no, yes, I say a co-parliament in term, na omudi huabobo, no muhunu the in totals of the whole documentation of the program. Na se ombeja tuma, wamo ajiatum. July 2, and then it's in a July 2. Wadaroma, yensha here from a year parliament war. Time wa document way, ako PMO or speaker anymore. Do you think, sir? Mrase obi afono ebetimi anya adaje adomu asuko yi.
Yedi kan menye obi a waben won na asem. Na momono nyamini minute ofa government programs enye ni nyina ena ya ta commercial exam. Na normally no for continuity say reboa ama IDB a yen na badja to mu say ya dwen ho ya dogu suko as I said ahai ye ne say adaboa ye ne say de wa dwen mu no say ne yen no na mo hu no say wo de call parliament na afanu ni na bobo ho a ema enrich policy no ema etimi eboa oman no na minimara nia enra owura Osikani at the Kumasi speaker, meaning a policy document or submitted to Parliament said, or more and go through now, or more for another a just near courtesy call, and I have or man information. So, Yamiadum, Yatumi can you mercy and Insa party penny and then Yamiadum, we are speaking, Mawapia here. You know, I don't that clarity no mean now. Okay. And the second clarity that is it a policy and an implementation document? And I'm the Kumasi speaker.
Okay.
You know, I've been trying to read the news article, but may not that clarity no. If you said there are two different things. Maybe kind say a policy document, and that is say you are telling us what the thinking is, what should be guiding what we do.
Okay, me pajo me bow. Publication say presidential advisor on the policy Gusi Tando made the announcement during the presentation of the final policy document to the Speaker of Parliament.
Okay. And it's a policy document.
Yes.
And the policy document, in policy new year, you have to now go to the implementation document. And if you want to start implementation on 2nd July, July. Then I don't mean what implementation document you have put in place. Say, yes, you then say this is the first level. When policy will not give you that fine detail. The policy is high level, but implementation is operational.
Yeah.
And what are the operational milestones that we have put together? But that is the first point. The second point, I don't have answers to, which I would wish to see. And we all knew 24-hour economy. It was a major campaign promise. We're all looking forward to it. In fact, I'm on record to have challenged a number of things around the 24-hour economy. Not because I don't think it's a good thing. If we can develop our economy to respond 24 hours, that would be super great. And we are only helping to shape policy. So my point remains, which industries, because it's broad, industry is broad, but which industry is the 24-hour economy targeting? Now, what kind of cost-benefit analysis has been done to indicate to say, you implemented 24-hour economy with that industry A. Now you man a free discounted power. Already, can I say power? No, and so we don't have enough, and we are indebted to the power sector, and we are going to go ahead. Because of the government policy, certain time of the day. Nabua ama enipai enimaguawe atumi produce. What will the cost be? Na we cost nitiwa. Enema sanko koi eba be produce ewo Ghana ha eninti yedi 24 economy na eba. Then na what you produce na what on the same. What competitive analysis have been done? Say, enema sa milo na nipa na produce Ghana ha. What is the Tony? I crazy manone air banner. Obetumi a compete and if you Ghana for betumi ato. Raw material and kofono industries ne be use no. If we never have we invested in those raw materials? And if you say you implemented 24-hour economy now. Ebetumi aboa ama value chain you develop. Ebia na commander sugar factory. We went in there, put in a factory, so much millions of dollars into the factory without building the production, the supply value chain. No. And in the factory, now, raw material and process it. What raw materials are we going to use for these 24-hour economy industries? And what investments have we made in these raw materials? What's implementation is starting in just next year.
Yeah.
These are questions that we don't have answers to. And so it begs the question for me, say, Sabio, are we taking a box for political gain? And now I say, Susurampara said, we have actually put in the structures, the systems in place to support. Who are the industries who have been profiled to start the 24-hour economy? Who are they? Are they locally driven industries? And now I said these are foreign-based industries operating in Ghana. And I ask this question because it has implications. So a foreign-based industry, you obey a Juma over Ghana, but I finish one. In fact, or that's what you
Yeah.
Now, a local industry, sir. I wonder how many local industries are really competitive in Ghana. And see, it's a big question for the Honorable Gusitano to answer and provide clarity. And I think sincerely, sir, most of these questions, I don't think they have answered them. Unless they have and I haven't seen them. And I would be more than happy to see it.
Okay.
If you ask me, and I've seen also another line where they are saying, say, the 24-hour economy they are going to say a key feature of the policy is integration of digital skills training into technical and vocational education and training curriculum. And I asked myself, has the 24-hour economy been reduced to curriculum review? Are we now reviewing TVET curriculum to incorporate digital skills in it? Is that what the 24-hour economy means? That is not the understanding I got. And I think sincerely, sir, I would like to see a more comprehensive document and review it to be able to say, sir, this, in my opinion and experience, a better juma, we any juma. But I think, sir, I would rather they take their time and get it right than to go out there and check the boxes. Because, you see, in 2016, the former administration campaigned on free SHS.
Yeah.
And then when they came, they rolled out immediately. And of course, it didn't come easy. There were mistakes, which over time got improved. In fact, I studied DII recently as part of APL. Studied DII this week. Now, Ubisa said, should the free SHS be cancelled? And overwhelming 85% of Ghanaians think that no, it's a big no. And this cuts across both political divide. And it tells you, say, the people, the Ghanaian people, have seen the impact, the benefit of such a policy. So don't be in a hurry to also say, Manso me can say that I 24 economy, you know, my share. Where shall be keep? And then as I see a tree about, so a simple never take in. Near the assistant Niama, the right consultations. Near year, I think I will be more than happy knowing that this has a long-term impact because Nunia, a Ghana for you in Sika. And I bet to ask a question, which is on my mind. How much have we spent so far on 24 economy? That is a question we should be asking.
Yeah.
How much? The Secretariat, 24 Economy Secretariat, under the office of the President. How much have we spent so far? And so we cannot afford, say, yes, typical every, nothing, I mean, yes, political, nothing, every one, I think that we need to know and contribute to what policy they have. And I don't think what Gustavo is saying is right. The final document, it cannot be. This is the document they have. And we'll be happy to contribute because this is Ghana. We love Ghana. Without you need a VR. This is home.
Okay.
And we want to build our own country.
All right, Doc. Apart from integrity, digital skills training into TVET, you know, there are some other sub programs that will highlight here. One, Grow 24. Grow 24 ebe focus on modernizing agriculture. Make 24 targeting industrial and manufacturing growth. Connect 24 aimed at optimizing supply chains. Aspire 24 a cultural shift to promote a productivity driven national mindset. Doc, wadarma brofu ya kinkenyi economics for the moment brofu sa niama we no de wadaruma o de express
and then na make say my mention say finia be all the fear Grow 24.
Yeah.
And as a friend say or say modernizing agriculture.
Yeah.
If you go back to Ghana Poverty Reduction Strategy 1,
PAMSCAD.
Ghana Poverty Reduction Strategy 2,
PAMSCAD 2.
Before breast, what they put by a growth, the
Okay.
1, the 2, fast step 1, fast step 2. Nina, the same ruffle, modernizing agriculture, commercializing agriculture, modernizing agriculture. This I won't say. What does it mean? What does this mean? You have passed our for over 30 years, and yet our agriculture has never been modernized. So I would like to know, say, policy say, Grow 24 is modernizing agriculture. Okay. Ebia, yeah, take maize value chain. Now say, yeah, first, you need to me Ebia, pass, I say, Ebia, 100,000 hectares of land across the country. And we are projecting, say, you better process it, you better prepare the land, you know. Now, yeah, might be and we'll provide extension support on the farms, making sure that everybody is getting support. We are providing irrigation to these places. It will cost us this much. And we are providing the technical guides to create what the say. Why indicate them in irrigation? The system is there. We are installing sensors on the farms, making sure that based on the sensor indicator, crop we in issue, and so yeah, we Ebia, Busumin Siani Afi Etino. You did me enya so much produce. Nasa produce, you didn't say poultry farmers, enya a brew, you didn't say industries, enya a brew, at the household for security, household security, food security. And you know, you better supply, you better school feeding program, then I know, sir, you have thought through a program. You have thought through and you know exactly what you are saying. But until I see things like this, my brother, I'm an economist. I train as an economist and I work as a development economist. And until I see this not untied, I see these cost-benefit analysis being done, I think it's just one of those beautiful English we have all been writing. But I think we have moved away from the writing of Grofo to action. And indeed, should I make quite a fast wires? I'm modernizing agriculture. Not sure me, what me I found so far. And the better me say, I'm and your Grofo and I walk out me. Now, Munu, Yawokan watching home. Na ampa yenina ekaya again and yenim be bomwa ebebwale. That for me is the way to go. Until then, no, I see this as I can write the same thing. I mean 2-3 days. I can write such a policy for you.
Yeah.
It's something we do every day. Template now, and it's not new. I'm afraid. For me. There's nothing new in what you have read. I'm afraid, with all respect to the committee, I think that we need to provide some detail. We need to go beyond this high-level English language and break things down so that the farmer now ultimately creation, the holy city of Bosho. Everyone said, "Oh, nearby you, and you must see that young coming to be the my member could be able to." If he said, when they're so
okay.
The young man who is in the university, I said, when we school, only to man, you know, over commercializing agriculture, okay, yeah, or who be an idiot woman, nature fine woman. And in nature fine said, what break here at the end of the time? We say, hey, and yes, me compare, me na nasa see ya, and that way you'll be unfine, yes, now me started say, me say with 2 acres from poor, minimum say, a baby sabri, make me young fast today. Then you are contributing directly to address it. So you are creating the enabling environment, and the people will respond automatically. That is how we grow the country. If you can grow 24, I would want to see things like this, but I'm not hearing it unless you are saying it in a different language that I cannot hear. But Ghana have a Casa de Brie. Let them come clear and let us support our country's growth and development.
Doc, personally, I was expecting to see, sir, and slogan now, one job, 3 shifts, 3 people. No, I was expecting to see, but okay, kind of publication there is nowhere documenting a capture sadia no. Me major worry. Meaning say, Sansu na usu hunu dia.
With all respect to your listeners, my great friends in the NDC, the Kenyan people, you can go online and check. The very day they announced this, your sister station, you Accra, Accra, and I told them that this 133 policy is not going to work. It will not work. It will not work. Trust me. The 133 policy, I told you, it is not government's role to come and tell us, I do about the only place government has control over to do this is the public sector. Already, public sector wage bill no yendimintria. Let's talk Accra ide mom krampo mete say won obi kata.
Yeah.
Accra is net for ya get to condition of service. So there's a problem. As I speak, Senior Staff Association of Universities. University Senior Staff Association. Last 2 weeks or so, youth at FNSA and quickly government responded. There are several labor unions who are responding. Near extra what they might employ to me from my. As I will say, I do not have a It is not possible, and government cannot dictate to private sector how they should run private sector. Government cannot do it because it is not your business. And the private sector is looking for efficiency and profitability. And indeed, I am not surprised that it is not finding currency in the policy document.
Okay.
I will repeat what I said a year ago. The 133 policy, as found in the NDC manifesto, is not a feasible policy. Okay. And all young people who are looking forward to this as the way to go, I'm afraid this is not a feasible thing. The government itself knows. And if you engage some top people within the rank and file of the NDC, they'll tell you, say, Charlie, no, we have to put something there. So don't put your trust, your hope in it. But rather, let us hold, for example, the 24-hour economy again. Let's hold them accountable so that they can do something that will benefit the broader good of the Ghanaian people. Because at the end of the day, Secretariat away, yeah. Yes, they are going up and down. It is our money. And they are going to pump money into interventions. It is still our money. If it is a loan, we are going to pay for it. And so for me, let no one sit on the fence. Let us get involved. Arise and let's get involved in demanding accountability even before they start implementation. So that causing financial loss to the state and wasting everybody's time. I think it is time for us to hold leaders accountable even before they go into implementation. Let us see what is there. Okay. And my organization, APL, we are going to look for this document and we will peruse it, and whatever policy advice we think is missing or gaps, we will push it out and put pressure on government to do the right thing. Very well.
Dr. Hayford Ayra Kwamensa Aropei, Wuntumi 101.3 Takoradi and a Western Diamond TV. Okay, Hayford Mensa Ayra Kwa. Yadase papa Obrero Adaja when Yamae. Right. Abusia, I don't know. And you be Damakuma Swado paper, maybe Sadia Ma Ghana and Mebuno. Monye, why? Monye.
Parliamentary sense of na someone catch and say Sami Tingani in said 26th of June 2025. Yene Parliamentary Select Committee on Health. Besa Bunya Pitambi Nova catch and say Nyomana Mokano in Shishaya Yatu Mino. Right in Accra says our meeting no 26th of June. Na emono omotu asheda akakoshe 10th July 2025. Na no National Council of the Association meeting na no yabobo ho ama ene no yafrɛ mo sɛ nsɛm na yakoma so a yɛpɛsɛ yɛka kyerɛ mo. Na nsɛm a yɛka ne sɛ yɛ strike na yɛkɔɛ no yɛ suspended yɛ calling off enti no ɛsensɛn hɔ ɛkonkɔn hɔ say you know, entire fraternity of nurses and midwives almost shady say bibia kwemi ya itu ya ka bibi papa achro mo efa collective agreement na ye na ye hwe you say ye be implement no enti ama meeting na yentu abako hye 10 July no ha ye bebre esa
be bisa nsem ni nyina ade ama wo na nsem wo wa adwene mu na afa de da wakoma so a wopese ye bisa de ma wo no ye be bisa de ama wo was enyum we kefa and I casafa 24-hour economy specifically. O promise a 24-hour economy. Say a mebunu ba benye adwuma ye. Adwuma ba ko nipa mi ensa na be ye say adwuma no. O policy document, final policy documentation at the court is because of parliament. Say we nanim. And you want us to sit down aloof and clap for this current government. Oh boy. Sorry, Doctor Manso Ayrakwa Kairo say, "Young Mr. Secretariat no so far a car woman." 101.3. A trotro bofwa kasiense hunu bofwa fa so bia ne mu fa mambaburu no. O wi anoma fam ho adi sika sesenka ye de ye de bi mane boa ye nyina no. Ne tam sika no e de akwakohya sa ade janjan no mu. And he want us to sit down and keep quiet as a country. We will not do that. We will speak truth to power, irrespective of the party sitting on the highest seat of the land. That is what we are going to do moving forward. Because baby, the politician at the end of the day, no, anybody could to mommy far bang or to a good year. I don't see the end of mine. What kind of the policy? No, the case of the beba, what the buyer and some women in some TVET, 24-hour economy, no TVET, really? Oh, yeah, honey, we are not for no most of the mood. You are home. You are fine. Listen
to me, 101.3.
Me pachao, Asia Dunketia, NDC national chairman. Washa Asia a pushy agenda beer. I wasn't expecting such an agenda from a chairman Asia Dunketia. Now the other 2 million or say. And I can say the entire EC leadership must go. They have mismanaged the office. If 80% of Ghanaians lose trust in the judiciary, we have a duty to reset it. I say don't get ya. Now, maybe Samba could mark our Humano Swaba. And I say don't get ya, Wada Roma, Constitution on our Troy. One better Ghana for say. Isi do our 2 one year adwuma yentro yampam wo munyina. Reset na wo kan wa asemono wo na obeka kire Ghana for say. 80% no any trust e judiciary mu. A day report ben and a data ben na ugina so ade ka sa asemono. Penimu mua o so ade a ensem we hu hia. E na wo ka. Lawyer Bernard Kwame Redu, a private legal practitioner. Councillor Adopai, good morning.
Yeah, morning. Now, Boko dear.
Yami Adome Yaho and Pacho also.
I was so young.
I dear Tina and Tias and Bufrana Chessy and Chini. I see a drink at you, the Odebeba. I'll coffee be the abetum.
Yes.
Would it be abetum?
General.
General, the Biabetumu.
General mosquito gets a Sassoni chicken.
And he spray. Anyway, Council and pay and come a Pessia Dinano any. Chairman Asirin Ketia said the entire EC leadership must go. They have mismanaged the office. Orian was saying, if 80% of Ghanaians lose trust in the judiciary, we have a duty to reset it. You're kind of a two and someone would be kind and so I don't know. The kind general overview of Sa M. Komowi. Now, young constitution na ye and Komo. Why?
I think that this is not the first time
to me,
you were saying Ekika Sansim. Obekaya. Obeka about Chief Justice said it was in a petition. Any protesters name, Sanyo Mane, era presidents, refer any was suspending. Inti Okasema, and so see it naso. I say to Juanamo, we say, Ananu be the Okaino, Sane Kowie. Into the Wakambi Mudi, and so see in Atnaso. Because you see, Oyasana, na constitution, na Midemizu say, Upese Utugu. Because Mrani say Obibia obey Bibia inconsistent with the constitution. I guess also to constitution.
That's right.
Because we share electoral commission now. It's a creation of the constitution. Because a creation of the constitution. A constitution Yamambrano and Atisa Ekuno. And to say a constitution na create now per se Utugu through any maneuvers abeyedia. No constitution na o attacking. If we say constitution and very clear say the electoral commission shall be independent and shall not be subject to any authority. In the constitution and establish the independence and the safety of the electoral commission. Now party in ruling Chairman can say a too good year and says yet naso. If we say can be said about Chief Justice and in the Chief Justice situation, I think that statement should be really condemned. And Obia Ghana near or Pepe any waji democracy at and cessor of what's our statement so we should all condemn it.
Okay. I say na constitutional ekafa the removal from office of the electoral commission chairperson and the entire EC leadership. Constitutional ekadien fa ho se mre bi dru na ye pese and I say yes say ye safon everywhere. Na constitution no requires as a country yeah.
Okay, so share your constitution now, Article 72 no. President Funkwan na or appointed the electoral commissioner.
Okay.
And Rebecca Cho say anybody who has the power to appoint also has the power to remove. Because the electoral commission is part of the public services and the president's appointments in there, he has the power to remove it. In Tinedika, like I say, the appointing authority is the president, and the president has also the power to remove it. I know your first one only wait here for someone may be arguing. Say me appoint you. No, it's me me you. But your sort here.
Very well.
In do what near Bisase say Ubeyimi dia a crime ben sooner Obefa Eyimi. Yeah, in constitution as we have it right now, I think say Nobeka constitutional review ye need specific provision. A warrior constitution. Hello.
101.3.
Caso Ethiopia.
Okay. Yeah. We don't have a specific provision. A warrior for the removal of the electoral commissioner by a specific provision for the appointment.
Okay.
OSHA Commission for Civic Education is Ankrofona. There was specific provisions for their removal, but the electoral commission you need specific provision for the removal of the electoral commissioner and the two deputies. But constitution, you make it you reading as a whole into a article near Kambum. Over Article 42 Baba 43 nature say electoral commission position you bet me like to Justice of the Court of Appeal.
Okay.
So it is and yes, if Obidi electoral commissioner, everyone say Mamia or the electoral commissioner James and say Oni Otemwafwa or appeals court and our court of appeal will be BM send you to Muka or conditions be BM Oni Justice of the Court of Appeal it will be BM and the two deputies and so any high court and this is a pedia. Now the removal, your provision for the removal of superior courts and our court of appeal justice there. And yes, sir, quite now so you use Edema electoral commissioner.
Okay.
And any express provision or constitution say maybe article say any of us the electoral commission. Name I mean tin che wetie fo biom say obi di electoral commissioner e wo Ghana ha ne tina bia no ana ne gina bia no ana susu bia e di susu no no e te sanye e di susu obi o court of appeal.
Hello, council.
Any bright men some a court of appeal judges.
Okay.
And I for your vet na yomo call Supreme Court. Inti antana na parliament ya approve no me court of appeal. Inti enva ni so for row bit say denina. Oni jin mensa nyina gina bia epe.
Okay.
For bit say justice there. Jamefa oni jin mensa nyina gina bia epe. It is mrane say yen treated the electoral commissioner send ye be treaty a justice of the court of appeal.
Okay.
In this year, what procedure I did justice of a court of appeal there. You bet me I use our procedure nina that procedure non so at the electoral commissioner.
Okay. Very well. What Matthias here pa? Okay.
So Matthias said that near bisa say procedure near thing. Procedure no article 146.
146.
Yes.
Okay.
So bisu say electoral commissioner no etu anamon bi ananiju medie bi mu ensene emfata onfento petition na onfanko dan president. Or the kodan president we are na say president so e dia kodan ohwe na odwin say inyina so bia no dia chief justice. Na chief justice no so hwe na odwin say cases no esort na so no form committee. It's a committee no recommendations no they are chief justice not chief justice they are president. It's a recommendation of the committee no na president ejina so etu anamu. It is a pepe ne faso the electoral commissioner and the two deputies.
Okay.
But when it's format yes.
Emuda hopa council.
Na mo de wetie for no de omuni made papa me very learned.
Emuda hopa. Emuda hopa.
Se obi sa me a
okay, but as I said, when the as I said, such comment from the people in government.
Definitely, because you see, the problem is this. Ukraine, obieni wa yemfa ne se bonini ni ho. I mean, ye ko be nyina mpo yempeni force ne otwasa inim se ne chi atia. Enti se uye bibi na so obi susu se enkoya ohun kwan. We are in a democracy to petition, but you see, if say ekoye boapayo na ekoye susu bia obi esusu se chinachi obese you free hwa then there it should be a source of worry for us. I didn't na make us make us saying you receive dunketia and so many NDC sympathizers almost started attacking era Yamami Jin Mensa and there have been so many comments. There have been so many comments. And you know, and on you say, and you know, in fact, Takoradi, the Bia, someone didn't swear. They're one of the second deputies. My name was Manasari. And simple a copase, so my bonibi, so be any bonini in home. Now say, so Nasun's a petition. The Pekka say, wait, quandie. Jesus say, a tiny and now assembly can form home, and until now, person to Sana. Yes, Sana, ye teacher no. So was some do, so was some ye do no. What prejudice your mind did I say with your own penasem? In there, my fair opportunity to even assess or petition in Munsem. Because what prejudice your mind did that? What can all be brain, pray, so say, would ye umpema miasem, would ye obey, would your babies, 18 posts, or ye be being far, so be in her bonin.
That's right.
Now the two characters were, ye none was a mouth kind. The Becca saw no quanono. Your person yintia na watch. And no na M1. And it is not coming from any other person, but the chairperson of the ruling of the party of which is ruling, which is in governance. And not the high because you were saying Dunketia. In fact, for me, I respect him very much because Oban Ghanaian politics are man or institution.
Yeah.
He has really seen it all. And he said, if some say if you on one bar, and say in a high, esi nyina edi ho abobo esi nyina ka say owura ugina bia Ghanaian politics mo because anani ya da sorry ya so opeso ye president o meboa enti obi opeso ye president no Pama ye chief justice because so can be say any chief justice and pans ye no.
That's right.
Pasan can be say any electoral commissioner and pans so and sure no say koyoyo. It is any power in sunu that be a Ghana for ye be say be man the president abinga na eno de metuma atifo. If so can be a ye nti akobasa se woni obi anya dwen na obeyi na free hodia ene se da chi bia say ye ma president opposition party any krom ha because you only nya dwen bia obeyi na free ho.
That's right.
There be and says yenisa. And says Kobasa. This is the time I'm expect to say all CSOs, civil society organizations, faith-based organizations, Manu so there be a Danubi, young country, ye chief justice. Yeah, man, some coin in Prenuso, ye electoral commission. I just say, see idea, political party be a baby, yes, son. Chief Justice, yes, electoral commission, and yet democracy na because we need to believe in our institutions. We need to build our institutions. Usually, no, I have share institution be to say electoral commissioner. Omujume di na nkasa no ubehwe no omo that top no omo just administrative. And so assembly Akwatia constituency electoral commissioner. Assembly Kusi electoral area electoral commissioner. In yes sample na sometimes they only bear the brunt because the back stops with them.
Yeah.
And some of these things, you know, SCSH, you say there be answer na be kakra no. Ye ni papa and obi o what me bia me this position. Was on himself oba bedi fofie nto ata. The party anywhere e be yi no. And so ye ni juma pa bia. Unjai e me this position na onim say political party be ba. On be fa kwendua se bia so eyi no. And your best kakran de ye nyo bia odwen say esumti no ba be you because minim say me political party ba meba ye ko ebe yimi a metina wa me pa dwempamba.
Yes.
And your best kakran nipa sumpo a ye de ombe court say chief justice ye de ombe court say electoral commissioner ne ho be ye dia mai because obi anim say ye de ye me nuan sa ne ye de be me nti me nkoni emfa nyame.
That's right.
That is what we all of us as Ghanaians need to speak against. We there enye a lawyer for nkwa na we nye ekobi nkwa ye nyina so man say see ya to society be kakra no ye nye ni pam fill certain positions because enye me na me kona me party free wire twemi of form and anipa no appoint me free wire twemi of form. You see, so that is a very worrying situation and it should not come from obi to say dunketia.
Okay. Council Adopema Yanase na yemfa NCAC nyamisha pa onya ukesi so very well. All right. And you know that was lawyer Bernard Kwame Redu or a private legal practitioner and a edi enkomo no akasima ba ko na no twe abo for WhatsApp and a text ebra 0248071174. Yeah, live on all our social media platforms. Or Shema Bani Abnasa Wyatt Nasiku Ankra Tamobo Nefiada Womo Ede Aba Yatia Nufi Hoya Lawyer Fedu versus Jubilee Park Market Women Trend Pa Na Sa trend ready I don't pay you bet yes but team with you.
Parliamentary services na asema wakacha ene say sa meeting na ni ehwe set 26th of June 2025 yene Parliamentary Select Committee on Health besa konya pitambi no wakacha ene say nyoma na mokai no nhihye ya ye ato mu no right na krata sa meeting no e maso 26th of June na emo no ometu asheda akakoshe 10th July 2025 na no na National Council of the Association no meeting na no yabobo ho ama ene no yafrem say ensemi na yakoma so a yepese ye ka kire ho na nsema ye ka ne say ye strike na ye ko ye no ye suspend ya call it off enti no essence ho akonkon ho say I say no entire fraternity of nurses and midwives almost say
In Ghana's political history, as a 24-hour economy, Utie Nomua or say or 24-hour economy in a baba be my Jumaye. The Pacho, Mr. You may be a war Baba Moye. And to wow, Jinamo and then the 24-hour economy or the banner wine. I didn't crown a Shasha crown, woman to mean one more policy woo. Just one person of pressure and someone drop Mahama Kaya than what that's a Ghana for a refrain. And one just a Yajina should have got to a banana. Because under a normal circumstance, one more the policy no air banner. What can one Tiremu, wait Tiremusronko, wait Tiremusronko, wait Tiremusronko. What got to the BBC now? Yebisan and Samuel was it, sir? Oh, Randy. Sasa ujene huwa nti asiana edin papa Bani nyina no yemfa nsua bibi fa free mo one job 3 shift 3 people a scam me say a scam wabua wodada document gusitando de call die speaker of parliament no ya hunu baby a state na indicate say job and a numa baako mienu miensa we no ene ye ba be fa nipa mienu ade akeka ho ama nipa na ewo mu no aya miensa afa 24-hour economy no ye target TV. Can you imagine this? The biggest scam in our political history the so-called 24-hour economy slogan womo ede ebesensen yenkomu o chema ba machi
Osikani mejusu
ohoye
na mi adome ho ye pa
ya da nyame ase abena
morning wafa
bibi ahye ye
wafa nyame adom
ya da nyame ase 24-hour economy no ejebo womo ede policy document no akwakoma speaker of parliament enra na meme de anyway binim what can some kakra eto say
Osikani I think say the thing say the dikan kra no 24-hour economy na nkasa implementations no from Mampenino was the 1st July and we declare 2 ports as 24-hour economy ports. In the Gayation is the 1st July now a year thanks and prayer day and giving day no. I see on their holiday no okay and Casata no and a crop here now on my day. I want apply for that. 1st July
and a holiday Republic Day.
Republic
4th July and a year public holiday.
4th.
Yeah. The Friday no and a holiday no. 1st July Tuesday no Republic Day and your holiday
because okay see no matter to say holiday be basi Tuesday and Wednesday
no 101.3
either Friday or Monday sana da no mo kan I don't know parliament crap pass that but and then change into no you regusitando so call parliament or the policy document and we no come speaker no as well no so kan say 2nd July and I'm for us implement but it's easy Adibo yenka no krama ya 24-hour economy na nkasa no say 133 1 job 3 people 3 shift no o share document no pa dito a Osikani nothing shows say I am pass that 133 no policy document no ewo mu pefe say eno no mo de ba be yeduma na wotie lawyer Bernard Kwame Uredu a also can say me say and no not that ayira kwa right on the kasa about 24-hour economy no as this a woman no kwan within a day or 2 and 3 days template in the ho obetumi atwere policy make us say math watering policy won say yes we dey so no say more the pa now so to implement it no and no near ehia un say be as what talk ade esi wo na engine shemu de na so unto fuel ngumu sabe insuo na wo na ntumi fa wo nko enye kantan kaka ayedu insuo ene dugum ana ye de batteries na de power unhia fuel ndi no omuma ya nwenko atire ne hunu se 24-hour economy na ngasa from the first place no from the onset na scam and am so be frame you say yes started agent for port ahodo so the propaganda into an application ko okwa security man gajan say wa dwen ye ma extension be no be wa ha wo ba be page my oh yes okachem says security man no say bia HR na say manager na obi a security man ka chen say wa dwen ye extension ben ana expansion ben ana John Draman Mahama excellency ba ye wa be wo port na wo say wo de nkrofo be go no ye wa akra ehu ye ho so security man go ohun ne ho so no aka say ye beje for the account nti e be sere wo mo at the end of the yes a campaign promise na now don Akufo-Addo his excellency what started free SHS no you face challenges kakra all because na a campaign promise or buy no free and compensate we're implementing in 10 times so from the inception period right to the even from the conceptualization period to the inception period to the implementation period we say there were a lot of skirmishes kaka crazy be mu ni ade but still God being so good no what me implement ya e man nipa dom a sebe na komunya konya enko school ni tumi koye empenfo bebre no our education sector no stakeholders ni kasa ye say na kaso nya botre ye be se o mampani policy framework and no chese implement no and that no watch now because and there 27th 1st July I can't say 3 days now ended this month so 4 days to 1st July so another day 5 days to 2nd July in people home no an yebu ya man se be enko say obi ma di o man say ya man yebu
okay
because document na make goes can me hunu bibia no a ehia e betumi de ho ato so say 24-hour economy 133 no e be yeduma
abna o fa Muhammad ya betum yenu so be ka bibia fa won ase bibia no so ayen contract no
o fa bibi kuma bi pe na meka
yentie we
se o fa ye di kan 24-hour economy no nsensem no Abra campaign ni Kosona President John Dramani Mahama that time being the flag bearer de betu mu no ya ka tra Ghana force na ma hodo na wo ho no before ubetumi run a 24-hour economy you should be able to put them in place and san wetumi run 24-hour economy enso nipa dodo na nam say yaka say ye wa referent no omo de wo adwen de ma no what you say ebi na na ochiremeka so obi di ni application akoso okwa apply bisa ho say e den na wo mo aye wo ho no akire say they are ready to take more people you understand enti as youth as oman na ye to aba no we shouldn't just vote based on party colors esa we scrutinizing the pani policies na they to jan what you say and yes o kan ya oh we de beboa na there be eya ye rush to aba dodo 24-hour economy support ya ye say ye declare the 24-hour economy port no what for that port be na ya ye tum 1 o'clock 2 or 12 o'clock 2 o'clock kwa ne wo kwa kwa no be kwa ye dada afa ye say ye declare port ni say 24-hour economy port enema wodo be ne yetumi aye ye wo those port a edi adanse epefe say we are ready to employ more people 133 into offer Ghana for a youth na ya budget so 24-hour economy eba menye adwuma ye meye say ni ye jejereje because President John Dramani Mahama that we know no is not new oye nipa da wasan aba wakwa police no kakra bi no wasan aba inso suban da na da so tinimu
all right yate yenyina wa ha ye hwe de bekwa kusi ekrata na ba ye ntinsim na ye nkwe ni manopai yo
ofamesha see free say Mede the informer ku wakrata no na hyasia no pay you say nothing but the truth. Wo hwe ku wakrata nanimu a Yera Johnson esiedu nketia chairman edima the National Democratic Congress amanyo kun Mami Jane na dukwemi isa EC chairperson sanso ene Yera Haruna Idrisu education minister. Ye tremu se sampani fom Yera Haruna Idrisu ni Yera siedu nketia wo muntamu atete adentia EC boss na Yera Sidu nkati akwaka se yende smese no em se Yera Haruna Idrisu wonfo aso ene nam so me yichiremu se entitimu eye aba ewo ho no makrata fe to so mienu ewo de informa edin chiremu aba betumi akan ewo eho no na se wafanene nansa na the Patriotic Institute yetumi eko bia no eno na former president Yera Ekufuor ekasa wodwedi na se wochiremu so totosre the New Patriotic Party amanyo ko ni se amanyo asemo ye yegina esom ene kasa so ede eye no eye religious ene tribal no wasenya de beboa Ghana punto ne kan konya de nso beboa the New Patriotic Party amanyo ko ni ti wo mu enyai eye na the suspended Chief Justice Mami Gertrude Araba Esa Batokunu eno wakasa ewo hanum sei wochiremu sanyoma hodo a petitioners nyina de to no so na the National Democratic Congress amanyoko no so de to no so enam so ma wo mu gina so edi eyi na free ni Dibresi Chief Justice no wose eyamanyosem it's politically motivated and wo mu egina so edi ayesa sansan yo mu de to no so nyina no bako kra ni ho a waye na OSP ene ye dia beto ase yi yesi ne ni abre papa say SML wo anaka ne wo eye dwuma wo honom no wacheche dodo na ene agia report nso ono so ka ho bia yesi $500 million scandal ena nam suma sabre wode ne ni bre akọ wo so kratefa to so miensa e wo the informer ene di we so ba ye GJA elections yesi Albert Kobna Jomfo ene nipa dodo na neta ne chi se wo beto ba e di amano the informer
krata wo kunu ni daily graphic eno ena ye de eto so no paying na krata no nia edi akweti no mu pa no ne fa eto sudu 9 page 14 no yama me yem vice president eye professor na Jane Opoku Ajiman ne foni eda ha hye ne African wear fan ja ode ne yi no so egu ne twese minima se rega na se natural so a na watremu se ye na yan kambo mu wasre se illicit trafficking networks no ye betumi akabo mu na yetumi yi ni na free system nim esan se sa wo kwan we so ana nkrofo bi no so etumi fa so na enubone ene enyamabone ahodo ayeye enkwara ye ton wo mu ni ade se edwadi aye suma se dwadi no ye betumi eyini na afiri wo man ga na emu a ene onya akonya kasa ye no sansem no wo kasa ye se mo se motene nka ache nza motene nka ache de waba asa exdo he maba ye nde mu ntwa kota ndi waba de nde se mo ore eba betum ni se illicit trafficking networks no yen hwe na yen crack wo mu na edan ehon sam ewo ha na the banner headline no kratafa to so emiense pay 3 no obi ebem wa na ko pay 3 na and they will call birth and death registry ya say paper asoto ho nju ko birth center as a tregu say bi book mu ma na paper ni bi ba no de abani a transfer go so ana say was apo o details no say o details ni na ya assign the amount paper ni bi ba no abani a trade go so na enwonwa areho na enokran so pa Osikani na menam sekendi because sekendi ti me go fa birth and death registry wono na even one signboard make an senkra sa we na make say yes signboard ye dey tally down o keto e bi no am trust birth and death registry e yentoma de ni bi o so mo design and come na mo de asem finfini ade Osikani uduro hunu se hono birth and death registry so mo ni wa yek na e share wo wa yek ni no mo nie sha hunu po say bibimpo ho e faint e fedi a D bet and death registry na example hunu wo so na me bro Augustine I think sir minimum so no that's all dia minimum so no that's all dia me ten kan ache Oscar bet and death registry ukọ na emu ekunwa kra won tenase ukọ na emu ekunwa pa won tenase social welfare ukọ na emu ekunwa won tenase police station ukọ na emu ekunwa won tenase yishraj ukọ na emu ekunwa won tenase sebi absolute nyoma nko na mu yusu nyoma ye na me go fantika twa nyama ye go a nyama dada ana mu yusu ekonwe bu okra ase koraba ase chamber port oh seriously ekonwe bu ase chamber port because ukwa tokro da mfimfi no akwa kwete na woto no epie wo tokro na ase ye say ate ntino transo sa na mko police station bi sa na kunya so ndi ase bet and that registry wo no papers are short to ne ade a we dia bon komo ne ya zoom line for my extend home operations ni bi no ade ekoye Burkina Faso no ehun sam so abana take over
me to also ade a free the Ghanaian Times go Accra no was the most authoritative newspaper na where you see royal bones and your shared heritage wo sheku Accra ni mu asante hini otumfo si tutu bebe otoso mienu ene nyamekese no foni da hasei ene ye kire mu se Eswatini hene ene miss what ya otoso miensa woni na hia e wo menhia ne otum so amamre fe ga wo be bibrum ha ye wa mamro ene wa mane efe papa empanifo mienu ene wo mu ehia wo mu edi nchia e wo ko Accra nim ene anope. Now, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Kratafeto Suduminu Ediaba Wochromu say, let's invest in saving lives. I will say, you Edisika Eremu. Now, you to ebo and qua any ejapadia who by name and yet bombs and I was see to me the Sika Cotton. Now, some are walking your foot will be our dear Emma and your yourself and a man would try and woman a wash, and woe to move for Sento Quincy. A man Casamia who do your cockle to scadia cockle bomb name. No yesika yebetu tebe boabon yefa emwa enkwa ewo memu na yera set tekpe and work out the finance ministry said they should focus on the 4 pillars of revenue generation and your man na yebetu yegina so ne di aprisika e di ama o minor no so ewo ko Accra nim enne anope na yɛra brane champon kratafeto sudum baako ɛwɔ the Ghanaian Times said ya ba wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ Ghana yɛtumi develop a comprehensive framework ɛwɔ AI so wɔse AI no ɛbɛboa paa ɛwiase nyina daakye nti wɔse yɛtumi nya nkrate yɛbɛtumi de abɔ ho ban ne kwan a yɛbɛtumi afa so de di dwuma ɛne 23 years ɛne yɛkyerɛ mu sɛ nipa baako wɔyɛ man na ɔno no bɔne a wɔdi nyinaa ne sɛ ababaawa wɔnyɛ mfinhyia no mmiɛnsa 3 years wɔdi file no 3 years. Ọ̀chẹ̀rẹ̀mẹ̀ tutu egu mọ̀ sunsun mi nka.
Wadi file no ayé dẹ̀.
Wadi file wàtò no mu náà.
File fi na di no yẹ twẹ́.
Sáà na mẹ́ka no wàtò no mu náà ahakanfo yẹ sẹ́ wàtò no mu náà. Nti 3 years wàtò no mu náà nti ẹnam so ma yẹ di n'akọ akọ gyina adaka mu yẹ di n'asẹm bi ẹni yẹ sẹ wo yẹ mamọfoɔ odi foɔ nti wɔn kɔnkɔ de mu 23 years wɔ pie ba wɔ da yɛ disua deɛ kratafɛ tɔ so mmiɛnsa wɔ Ghanaian Times.
3 years akwara.
3 years akɔnɔ bɛ nko a.
Na 3 years no kura sɛ bibi wɔ hɔ deɛ. Mo ha adwene o we kura bɛkɔ na ne nantem mpo na kɔ yɛ adeɛ no because we ne nkɔ ne nantem nti no wɔ sɛ hɔ kɔ ɔwurade. Ɛda no yɛro si ne bibia yɛ ne kyɛki abɛyi wɔn bia mbɔnten. Ɔkɔ so benya ba ko bi de twene no mu a ɔbɛda akwa. So ko fresh ko si.
Me dey wona wo ka o na ka dey yɛ ni.
Ɔna bɛ me dey.
Ɔtɔ ma dey mo ne ko 1 2 1 2 so mo nya careful.
Ɔna bɛ me dey. O fresh ne ko si gɛ no ne bɔ so.
Double wahala. Yeah.
Yaro wish you. Daily Analyst Democrat and Euro Albert Kwamina Jomfo. Yɛtɛmu sɛ landslide victory. Kyerɛ dodoɔ na asena bana kan omtane chiwa abato ya. Ye kwa koto yi nsɛmtrofo na titreni no. Ene yi wono na dodoɔ na pese. Wobetumi asan enwini biem kratafa to so miensa ene enan. Sɛ COVID asaba na suspected cases bia. Yenya ewo University of Ghana head directorate na ekyerem say COVID no wom susu say bia asan adan aba na esi ana aba no so aka no to health ministry so akoma na to mu a obi an so embo ho wa Yero Vincent Ekwasefua tafo pankro no embrese bedwemni enayi wono so na wotutu bi di mane o mampani say wo petition no so won hwe na sa gay couples na wom ko nya the Independence Act South Dr. Kwame Nkrumah wa training sa mumu ade na mo fifi ma no wo wie so Eburu Gardens and Keja one of our tourist sites was let's go for no mo say baby e ho no e tourist site the security amuni name no mo hwehwe yi wo che ni say ama penisa bra na be kan se mi fa ho na we de sabe ene emra pono nko na no kwakwa mu no Daily Analyst chem say enra yera Haruna Idris Education Minister so no so kokodi nko wo chem so man penisa wo be fa a teacher for empem eduenum 50,000 eno echi na teaching staff no won ma nnuan won ma bua business ni ade na no so no wo fa mu 10,000 ana me bisa said na sabe mu akwadidie mbaye yes aka bi de eguma na yi won mo ye adwuma ko mu ntua won ka mo sa ko 10,000 50,000 egum ana wo saka so man penin say best 10 wasi student no oba mo get fund scholarship na we tell so mu the whole Ghana best 10 wasi student na yenim say Ghana ye twa wasi ye nipa be 100 plus omu na tumi nya 8 A's the best 10 student na man peni say wo mo get fund scholarship na hwanfo a ana get fund scholarship na school for ya na access this get fund scholarship the difference be no man peni o say wo be ma 10 best student scholarship ani ade
so fi say yankenkan ti ase
na o ase bu bibi am pesa mo chasa mo kwa na mo nim yanza abra to aso
me to aso adi a free any the Daily Dispatch go wakratanum what's the Daily Dispatch anymore yera Johnson esedun ketia chairman mosquito titile ni ba the National Democratic Congress amanyo konufoni nie and was nipa bi no keka say wo betwinity ababe 2 franc ade ma the National Democratic Congress amanyo kono no no wo montungu sansam no or say he will not rule it out aha na kire say ase ewusie bia no ya na eja ehase aha kratafe to so dumi no ena de we so edi ebaye na wo hye ko akrate nmu a napo ewo ha sei 2024 vice presidential candidate for the New Patriotic Party and was say let us be rational I say yenwen kakra what you say na 4 months government yentumi fan to 4 years dia ho international say yemma ban no mre kakra no kratafa to so mienu e the Daily Dispatch and edi we so edi ba ye ex-president John Kufuor and war board the new Patriotic Party Emmanuel Kuno Koko efa tribal and religious politics ho was say enya de boa eye na da no nipa ba akutire baby kasa Ghana fo nkasa no wo ba Ghana ye na Kristo fo ye wo mu say ye do so pa ye mpese ye beto ya bade amakremu nima na ba medi ye so aha saa na nipa ba ko ekanye eno na ye wrakufo wo bokoko senya de beboa. Now, the Daily Dispatch Sunday about was saying the focus is on the 2026 presidential primaries of the new Patriotic Party. A year a Bokonsa is 75 years old or passing on. The Daily Dispatch.
Daily Post and the source of crackra and some woman de wa. Now, the 24-hour economy account was also Daily Post. Adiaba. Now, July 2 and the France. Yera Johnson Pandit is Yama, Bank of Ghana Amarado, and they. Sa agency we see your pamu adwumafo be ye oha yetem so mo wi omo probational period into so mo kofie no mo konsano and they minority year press conference abligum na sebedweni fatahia amende o ma so ma dwe sebe bakwase na wose wansa na adwe na Daily Post ye omo edi no obetwere ye siasa from back there NDC krata friend Daily Post omo de siasa from omo so omo mra back na yesi Ghana ye risk US visa. We are risking because say yenya akonya ko USA wo hamabu pen aduenu e ba ko 21% omo nsamba na ka medimi memra ba eden eni ntia no so nsem so yeso won konko sua de wo ho nso ko won nsamba biem eno nsem so eda hanum sia no pay yedni na edi konko ha na me muso
mo ntina ho ansa na me bisa asem ba ku ye fiada nkomo ebisiripu me ba chewo. Should one financially invest in a partner they are not married to? Ebi awashia baba we bi washia brantie bi. Wani jin ho ne na keka afa. Onya nwade na die. Na so no wahia ase ebo nipa no hoka. Bo no bi do bi akoto eye nursing training school mu. No bi nso e do bi akwa university. No oba tua eye school fees yama abrante kwa ne se e de ya won be ware daache saa de no esese wo ya oba wo ya be ma na wo hia obi a na wo no e bia wo the capacity to help or assist or partner no financially a esese wo yes saa de no wo hia baba
Oscar
yey
otie na me pe bebu bi na me de phrase but am buying to ma me nto so menim se na me ka no a me sound ebia se bia meti obi na so ba sebe won abobo abadam bebre no mo krum fache me wo mo nya adum hawo na kan be obi nti ase mbare ma bebre no a enam sa ase me ya so Oscar oba oba oye kreche bia ye fe ho fa nto no so
okay
oh yes oye kreche bia body bia ye fe ho nto oba so nti me de bia me tu mbare ma me no mo di nkomo me na mfom me tu mo fo say hey sebe obu an okwan ben so. Is it business side? Is it educational side? Is it skill? Because so obu oba yes and many na men ka so mu na enkai but majority of them womo enkai asante enkai nia wo kro ba ye no hade wona ne te krampo no facha mi o na wa yi sika de ma so me no fopa emre bebre mi she onim hwamoda na wa yi sika de ma so som na the fair business bi mpo no osikati say ahotra ba wo be ma wa fam person ka oba no wa de support wo no eno so akwa abu achi bidin ye na titibi ho ye titibi ho ye wo aware ni mpo no o awasan yi sika say fa ye business no a wonu se sika na wo de man no hu business wo ye na hu fa so no ba mu na mu be di no ho tire wo a men ka say wo man sika no nti no rely on ne dwade no wo di no mu sika say wo man sika so fa business nti no de bia na wo bi se sika no but ahotra de wo ahokyira bana so oba no support wo no e ho no be hihye mra e de ama wo etu be bi kura no sabe fache me wo yi ni pie tompagu wo na wotumi akwatakwa no mpo no e wo so san so eye nneoma bi bo e pa wo che wo ni ade because wo say he be aduro no mfa so bi ni usu biem because ade nyina hini a Ghana ye kan na iskasem wo ni iskasem utiti odwanti but I would advise every gentleman never and ever on this earth invest in a lady unware no because you say asante nkai na asante ne ma saa bebu na asante nkai no mo ye ma no ma enkai binom ayemu ina binom se na be ya memfumo bi binom and easy your generation bia ne homba won mo eba chance bia so ne mu aso and your generation no homba na na ho no nti miminim say generation we ma no dodo na enkai no I would say then enfa osika and we even we re enfa sure be mu because we betumi deceive we duru baby ka ekọ osika metika ni mu kura mpese me duru ja ka no because me di nkwasem no me di e na discuss
why you be prepare
but on the yami adom me sasa nya enya aka no biem nti se na me ye no ho adwuma no no se ho say yes and that from
okay enti no wo de afutu ade be mo no se wo ye be ma wa ba wo nwade no enti sika mfa moa no se adwuma suamu ana se adisuamu ana mpo no se wo bua no ama no esisi na mo ye wa abrabom no nware no a
awabusua ma no
men try sade no
obetumi adase se wana wo de cha no fru akomam ba se wo tiska pudio bia eva se 10,000 5,000 se wonim se wo de man because of condition bi se dache wo be ware no agimie
okay abna ma yentio esese be ma won wai wo ye ana wonya ho ade no oba onsem wo bia wo tisika eboa no ebia na esese nipa na be ma no ekwaje ntitiye university anampo no adwuma bi ese fata se wo be boa sa be ma no won ware wo sika afamu
ofa medase we etete me nka ne bebre mesha se efri bebi o trema di si ye no o se asante nkai ofa o se na se ya ye kaka se bi se nipa nyenti wo bo nipa ya eden ya je receipt empempi no ene be ma bitumi boa oba se me oduru bebi a ye be ware nti no me pesa me boa no ma ne tumi si yie na kine bi yetena ono so etumi aboa me wati ase enso enkonko duru bebi no ofa obehu se enoma ina ejija na nyoma ye basa na ase oba no ko school aduru bebi a na o se meshi obi a o chen because of all the odo nyi we develop love you understand enti obi o wa eduru bebi so odo no tumi fedi enti to me no me meka se be ma de me no tia o mpese me ko school na bi wo me nso me muawo
o muwa no
ya worry ye wofa
nya de abebo
me muawo
wo fa sika muwa
o da bi me nye
wo se da achi obe wa wo
amenye
wonye
it's a promise and along the line no obetumi asesa na adwene
I see
me so the moment me start say me invest wo mu no an say ma be do what you say enti ekoba ne sa o chama me komasi ekoba ne sa me disappointed
okay
enti say me ho ankodi mu bebra ebia eya na mefemu no enye bebre ti say enti me no te na me pese me go school pese me sua adwuma won ware me manye okay. Yes mama nkoma wo fo no mo hwe me
okay
the moment abekwa kwasere me nsa e wo ma wo fo nchen say wo pese wo ware me no automatically ma be your responsibility inta wo se wutumi yes an me ni na but se sia na won ko hu mabusia me no net ye chimp no biampo nobody knows about us mamwa me mama na me nya me baby nyina wo ware me wi a na ma ba be ye wade so a won so ye bibia misa me
okay
nya wo kunu nya wo yere ne me
all right
na won so nya me kunu
okay
aha inti ye nya se ye invest ewo empana twim
okay san komo we edi nipa bebre no akwa gina tibia bi mu a wo mo down mani kura no a enye yie emrante kwa bebrebe no a enne ya ye kasa yi chese ebi mu aye bibia wo ho no emwa o maboa ma bi mmiri bi abesene kwa de no mo hwe no mo nsan ka no enye easy ema no so saa boa mema eyi ni sika de hwe bema se bema yi de dachi bi wo be wa me ebe ko wi akire no na ene awade no antimi amaso adopai wage nkire wo saa ensem we hu eye de we ya woni obi kwempena ese fata se oba boa no sika afamu se oko school ana odiska opeska bia ye adwuma ana mpono opesika bi dia koso adwuma ese fata se oboa eye wo ba na na ba ma no ana 0248 071174 0248071174 yemfa some few callers na yenkuye nim. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Accra.
Agati bunie.
Accra, this is one excuse. What should we?
Okay. Accra yɛntie wa no pɛ. Wadwe nkyerɛ wɔn nsɛm ne ho.
Man see a man, let me search a mountain. Incoming. National, one of the basket. Now, Ninja, what's a man? Obaya, wire, your buyer, Namini. Small boy, you are my. The head and I'm a woman. Come on, so you are. What's the some of the discussion on the other? Hey, some get here, pa. Hey, yeah, no, I can say. Who are them? Don't see so. Now say, Serbia. Uma when you know what the woman did, and we are Cassia. I'm glad no kind of short. The new baby, I mean, now them of Baba, the first one is here. Now, you know, the one who is here, you are what more, I'm not going to go to work, but what I hear is my father and Pahano. Now, what can I say, Sanchez? Me and the one who is here, important yet, and I'm in a war back. I'm going to say, you look, and this is actually while you as I'm talking to you more than 28 years. There is another one, no matter what. I will give you conclusion. As I now, or back in the young of us, one day, about not coming dead. But you, Mamma, or
okay, again, I say hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Nana, Udi, baby, afraid.
Actually, the Ike, my first research. In fact, more topic now that a good na. Yanyani mukre, 2 million more and no room for most especially member. But will be invested at what name Pina what you da. Let me a nursing officer.
Okay.
Now, investigate because me dog any man could US, me could give loan and again could US. Yami get not more starting at the message of the blame, me say. But we will do the end will be to return back to Ghana. Intimacy will be a method. That's all.
Hey, that's all. Gani, could grow from a cancer.
No, mommy, voice message. You can't
voice note.
So, baby, what do know? You won't hear Ghana and you be a me could give me loan, making me pay them could give loan demand in a US.
I see.
Meanwhile, we are when chat, connection been yeah. Indeed, the member for little be me work most especially, necessary name and woman. Students no more back clinicals now, no much impact. Maybe that's true. Okay, invest to a all right.
Very well. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
The Bacho, would you be afraid?
Oh,
my entire million Abema.
So one topic can tell you, but the man could be the professor. But she again also school. I got to read that. Intention, you will connection. My warren or connecting. You don't know cases. I want you to go with that. Never need that black or somebody. Because you need a important when you want one. Oh yeah, if you took a my YouTube incident, then we say never than put our okay. This one, I will need to move to them. No, you won't worry. Don't talk to you. Say, they are the audio, and you demand to know that she may and Uncle Bob or father, you
okay.
But a very Mama will improve on your
okay. Yes, we had us. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Of our dear baby afraid.
Oh, from Uncle Tim, because it's Takoradi.
Uncle Yenti one pay.
Oh, you can. It's here or Chema. Or Chema, catch or Chema there. Nipadi, Nipapi. 5 FM. Spirit.
Oh, okay.
Also, cheer.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I was 5 FM.
All right.
Now, topic of that one. I mean, the man saying capital no. Capital no. Capital no. Being any Musibres and why not? Number one. We shall them out Shamakano. About the doing some. the same thing say be share say enya be yin that's all kare buana catch and no madam Martin
Yanso yedase emfa next one. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
And I'm Pacho Udi maybe afraid.
Pacho me the eye nkasa free Takoradi new market.
Mini ayenti wa no pay.
You me that shit. They are not pay there. Maka kai mutia for so. Yet you say me die. Me no me banu maka chro say unya wo ba dia memwa no. So officer wo change bibia change flu akuma mo.
Okay.
Enye mema no kwa mba so ka ho bi. If you be me di no bobo na bo na flu ma mo an say chino be wale unti na oba no bibia pinisi. Na futu.
Yeah, say emfa next one. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Me ya po mai.
Nyame adome ho ye udi be bia afraid fi.
O chairman e kase ade ntim.
O chairman yentie wa no pay ye.
You are not paid the chairman of Baja for much of my Ghana. So, Usika, so you bow, who ye bear mow, Nessie Nipano own wale na, Massa Tuagin. Pressure ono will quati. No way to come and say, 1 diga. Now the Beman my home show. Nibusan said, Opera 1 city. Yes, for the Bemawa. So the Mawum put Nessa.
Ochami ntibia nyina so kafra. Good morning.
Hello.
Bebacho udi be bia afraid fi.
Baje Frimpong makase sakake.
Bebacho yenti omenua.
Bajo what up is I'm raising the
okay.
Me I bia to me na. Ko share romance bia o free wo Canada to Kenya. Romance no romance for that no kwanye me. No way. Almost 8 years. Na amene ho chire na nkata buana everybody no okache me suma boyfriend bi say me phone point chedia nje na me kukata masa me kwa me kache kame bom nitu amene me buana nkata say ne fe ni anum ma yeta ke ma na ujiganam da ko mo mo you okache me phone point chedia me nyene kala me dem ma don
o no tina. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, for last one. Good morning. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good morning.
Me pacho udi be bia free fi.
Your friend Mr. Boateng is free at address.
Okay. Me pacho yentie wa no pay.
As someone who can be, I'm not in fan because if you have to me now, so I need to visit Accra.
Hey,
already I've been favored by Neymar Siana, Mafana, Mission, my son, the whole menu, cool. I'm the better. Company, I'm no more bag and a very basta. I'm here too. Anyway, the mommy people catch around. Ọba ló sọ mi wá ṣe no bí a máa bu àná ẹbí ní ẹbí ṣàfihàn inú ìtàkùn ọ̀ká sílẹ̀ ní ọmọ akọ. Ọkọ yẹ ya a ti na ọ̀fẹ́ ṣe ẹ̀jẹ̀ rẹ̀ kàdé òye ẹ̀mú ọ̀rẹ́ pa ẹ̀jẹ̀ náà ọba adìẹ sọ wọ́n wà rẹ̀ náà ẹ̀hún ìdí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀.
Ọba bu àná. Okay. Maa yẹn náà sè yẹn fà fèrè ní nyinaa ní nsí àsè ètí no wẹ́n no ẹ̀yẹ ade a yɛde etu yɛ ho fo na yɛsua bibi de afiri mu nipa bebree de ɔmo ho akɔ hyehyɛ saa nneɛma wɔ mu ama ɛnɛ baabi a wɔn ɛnam no sɛbi wɔn nka nipa ho biem enti adeɛ ne deɛ wɔbaa na bɛɛma wɔn na etwem pena tie biem sɛ wɔn na wɔba abɛhwɛ no na daakye ma waawo saa adeɛ no yɛntwam tete na ne yɛ saa adeɛ no sɛbi bagyimi brɛ no ne esiasiwa ene saa ne yema no ba no kura do eto da ya na duabɔ kakra bata ho eso ende emrante ne mabawa ba ye teme da se abrade am ya kura so ne ye ne ese no obehwe nipa na wie obeduru ba bi no a obehunu se ba bi a wanya agina idie on kan ho bia mu kura no betimi akọ n'animu no na wa hunu nyansa aka kyerɛ wo sɛ onya me class ediasre ye di hia de ne de atu ye hofo enso e de free ne ekoso no emu agenkyere ba ya ne nyina kyerɛ sɛ onu obi kwempena you don't invest financially in the person so onya wade ne dia wa be responsibility etino wo ho kwan sɛ wo emmoa bia wo betimi de aboa no ba empena twemu die e be yanka tieti break. Some 40 minutes gone past the hour 8. Many guys catch us and come off here say no pay. Yene eye egedifo man ni bibedi nkomo. Market circle horo na say ubefa ho abe say e ho da ho pa. Ya clear e man ne egedifo na mo ho no. Afri ho say wo mo enko eye baby a esiesie di amom no. Anope be pagya san nkomo no. Ne ya hwe anim say jubilifo no so be babat. As you speak now, no one more but the government of the issue, no, the STMA mayor versus the Jubilee market women. What's your mother nani edi eye ensem yachi or betina sena yedi hunkomo.
The Deputy General Secretary Haruna Alhaj.
Koma hodo bi se na ye ba bedie. Obehwe enrada ene akurodua mu ase na mu huru pa ede na asie. Yesi Jubilee Park wono Jubilee Market wono aban krachi pani o ase ne regional minister ama asoja for that post for akwakugu. Ede asem na aba. Ansa na enra na asoja for be ko ho na ema no edikan aboko jan akọ STMA. Ako kan sembi dia champion fo o chema badi ne edi nsem na chi anope watena sisi menum ye da animu no wo de eye a precise reportage eba ye wi ana ye ne egedifo ma no asim kugwa na ye di eye onkomo o chema ba mensa so ma wa chi bio
yes osi mejo so
nice one de akoso na watwe mu ewo eye STMA Jubilee Park and have a new place worldwide. Yes, a man and Conco. What do you ensem netino? Again, I bet me I report to the ama a tier for the actual 4 hour more. And the other pay.
Nice one. Yo, Oscar, I some come in the future. I think it's 2020. Somewhere April, May, June, and COVID no a very intense. Pa, I use Western region started recording bini idea. Into Yura may so rest in peace. KK Sam. Satam no mayor. And Yura regional minister commander documentation. And on yes and ye. Yem fa Jubilee Park na. And when ye di events I hold robin many famu muna. Send a be a social distance no ebe ye document ne be mo enko. Ampa one matter 5 years near 5 years near Jubilee hon make say ababa yes e ba ne dwedi ankasa e ho na dodo na ekokodi won mu edwa. Okay. Eba ni se market second so ye ba bebu no wo mo na maka wo market second mu se send ye se be ya mo so yes baby e de amamo eno ne ahimfie hotel and ye for new market no nti e do mo so akọ se mo so nkodi dwa e ho nom ekoye hyehye so ntina ama enoma bi wo na entumi afangu na akwamu yie ne ade a okay market second se sie yie a me no ka sei yes in for ye duru be 70% a yenwie ye MPP penso enti wo mo so a wo no benya akonya enwura these two markets ni mu no wo mo koye gate etirifo me kai se bra na market no kura ye adwuma kura na dodo na no gate etirifo enti wo mo so yes and ne enko bo yensesiye e wo pavement no so of it is not allowed because pavement yentina so enton ade but the same assembly no so adi marketing pavement ni bi e de ma ebinu mu a wo mo eton raba ne nneoma bebre so a uduru wa wunya baby fa wonansi intine sebe edwedifo ne obi ne wo mu ana question ye bisa Oscar dia kwaba sisi ane se enrechi na wo mo new market no edwedifo mo new market ye mo free market sector ko ho no won wo kire mo se edwane ma ise ye nton mo ade and baby o mo se no so no away make say ye brofo no kamisu brofo ben emu twi free market sector na nkasa enti obi wono be didwa so wanko eye jubilee a obama ka second obese nyebi wo no ayden no wato nti no onya kra mwa kra enko bebi elocate ya allocate bi ayden ama wo ma new market no nti ende omo ye oye kire nti a peaceful demonstration na picketing ana omo bo konjan call RCC Regional Coordinating Council nti omo ko share regional minister and the mayor of STMA eba de any so wo fa wo no pen ho asem you Jonathan
the on there one pen ho asem
wankasa no ma yewura fedu ekasa because Edwano is another assembly nti yewura fedu se kasa ye or the politics ni nemu ni ade ekeka nsem ya se be na nkanya se obeka de akere wo mo because afenu na nya asem wo mo na edwedifo nti won kogina bakofo eti enka se within and then na watchu wenko na wie ye na yapam wo mo de emfiri wo no nti ne ehwese enka at least anoberebre we ema adai eto na nka makọ no makọ di enkomo ebi so ma ya so bra kire ya kan several so no mo beso me firi wo okay enra say na we report here no anopa na after the morning show and before we end the morning show no say a soldier folk go and it is true because me duru ho no market women am na mo di enkomo na akire me say ehu bia bo wo mo pa a wo mo nim say sia na soldier fo no wọ́n pa wọ́n chewa ma ndi wọ́n ma kom ewura market inside no so mbese ababie mu o say de yo amehu abo wọ́n because the say na assembly ne say yen evacuate wọ́n emfiri wọ́n e form nkoka eye par grant new market ne yura kom na ocheda komensa wọ́n mo epen so wọ́n mo start ye level level because when say na wọ́n ya me na don kodo kom wọ́n mo fill ye level so a wọ́n ma to pavement ne ade e wo hono mo asia na hono meka say na kayara but obo anamosa wo ko so a jubilee for no chems e hono so ehonu so ntumi accommodate wo mu ina because so far one more sisi ebinum na wa ha ye no medi nkomo yi ebinum kura no me call hono say no me free jubilee no ana me call new market ana me san call par grant market mu hono wo mu chire say hono one esua ana there's no station e be ka so cars eba ha and e be a station we wa station we antino ebinum from krom a o metumi ababesi wo hono medi dwa no ana be bi o mo hye no so o mo hye the outskirts of the town e kro neja new Takoradi a omben new Takoradi so mo market an so mo ton ma de ho nti wan na be free new Takoradi krampa den wa ba wo so ba beto ade ana new market yi ene na bohye nti obi duru new market a ho no so obeti ni dwa ho a ho ha no kra enko par grant market wo nti ade srede na jubilee for no esre even par grant for no so chim se ho no so electricity issues yes light no and said that no so a be shine we na and high tension misways wo no a threat to them enti megide so mo ha na ka ko megine kokuo no mu na komo bebre no mbedi no e be yisa
we mu dia get jubilee for no
o mu nya jubilee
we market circle for no
ah ye do mo call par grant
okay but jubilee dia no me hwehwemu amaye ne se e ma no mo di kan e call eye mayor ho no
okay
wo mo ye ndc for that is it
jubilee for no
e ma no mo di kan call mayor ho no
new market for no
wo mo ye ndc for ma ene koye
okay
what your response mayor de ma wo mo a na kire wo pefe se safo de enimu wo mo ya no ma na hwibomu enti no ensem na mo de aba no se ye papa o se nya papa o e be di so na etu ho na mo de ama enti na de eche ye no wo se wo ma so jafo na police fo akwakogu no na medimia me wo fa ho yaw pa the Western Regional Minister
okay
Honorable Joseph Nelson medin ho yaw pa me am wo fa no wo ba bag we nyina no me ye campaign me trafia eye campaign ma wo esre president ma so wo mamode na wo fa adwuma ne show sa betimi ayo in any case say e ma ekuo bia ba aba be kan mo how de akere wa e die ne sese wo ye so pesa sumdwe ma pa e ba ma ye misa time wana abanda da no wo ho no wo te sa esu ne enkomo ne duaboy wote ete ba ne say na 5 months aban sesan ye no sa de na sha se a sprinkle up say ho no ye ntoya de wa hanti no mu nkoto mu free ho na meyon so age atum say mo de ma ba kan yate na wa twi mu na latest by next week no ye betu one amount na de achi a postfo akwakogu eye market nanimu wo won ko je de ho
so mo nko inside
o ma ne nko inside sese
e chire so police for na to mbetu wo no ebinu musa akwa didwa wo
me ba jo me ba wo jubilee no wo mo na mdo mo pe e kogu wo ton ade
dabi
enya assembly na de wo mo koye
sure
enti no se emra so se ye yo mo free ho a kwa kwan we so ne yefa and na me can say honorable Fedu ahwe yi a obeye the worst MC ya yenya e wo secondary Takoradi adano ada obi koka I will transfer you to Enche say e born echi wo born echi bi me so born echi bi o ti ase enti no wo ba na na mo a wutu nyina no enkowie ye yi a ese sisire yese na e ka no kura kire wo what you say enti no de wo jo no wa ma politics ahead edi nanimu kan an assembly no wo da no enye ndc fo nko a ene wo assembly no MPP fo mu CPP fo mu PS fo mu enti no lawyer Fedu wa da Roma with all due respect but modern na ma sumdwe mapa emra ma sumdwe emra was a hurua kronum be ye heja I am telling you kronum be ye heja enti yesra no wama asumdwe emra the Western Regional Minister Honorable Joe Nelson and I say man so ba ne residence wa naji and come amudi ye de me ho bi ntimi nkire yesra mo ma politics e medical was ade we mu enye politics munyi politics no ento nchen na sane esese ye ka asemo no mo hwe na mo kan asemo no eno ano no wo ma basisi ye no mbedi nkomo no ye wo a ye clear mo free market circle ne ho no ije na na mu da ho pa mebua okay mo from mra na fe ye nhye ye nkomo twetwe no asempa cho betimi a join ye live on Facebook Western Diamond Television Western Diamond Television ko ana all like here page no when you da ja show comment dia to mo wi akop link na share on YouTube so live wo ho kai na share no so say live on Wontumi Radio 101.3 de efiada bia no yesim konwa edi efisem ho enkomo nti anopai join ye live na yentimi emprem enko anim
To be 101.3. To be 101.3. To be 101.3.
Exactly 52 minutes gone past the hour 8. In the next 30 minutes, you know, a man mema womo eton force. Our Takoradi market circle ebedi nkomo. But for some time now no onam ho a utimu say why clear. But ya clear on nyina ti no ensem we tira. Aja se nya adaje na yetimi edi ho enkomo. Me ya wo ye wadwuma, ye nka se menye wadwuma, wo ye wadwuma. But adwuma a wo yo no ene usi ginaye bia kai na share so say ginaye no a wasi no ehun sunsuanso na enkonko affect ni pa bebrebe no livelihood. That is it. We ne sa asumdue beba kai na share no say no obi wo ho na wo ba etia de abekwa ba obi aba eti no wanya akwanya no anamo a wo betu no mane nya anamo wa ebeboa nipa dodo no na enye selected few eno de ya soso so ha me catch up plane nya plane fa ya ni otuaka eti no esese ye hwema wo ye de e de asumdue ebeba Yera Solomon Kweku chairman e de ma second hand traders our Takoradi market circle ofia say Mami Juliana Suman Dra also organizer Mami Priscilla Johnson secretary etino anope yane the leadership of Takoradi market circle second hand clothing traders association edin komo yankona ya mama chi ya mama kwaba na yenhye yankoba twetwe no so ase yenhye ase from chairman Yera Solomon Kweku enche chairman anope good morning. Apombo ko de
yami ademo mo ye pa
nice one adwuma ne te say
oh yegusu nkaka aja ne aye de yami ne yedan no
nice one yeah ka say we are live on Western Diamond TV
okay
and afi Wontumi Radio etino enkomo ya ye di ekọ Ghana fa na nyina ekọ Togo komo no ko Cote d'Ivoire komo no ko Liberia African countries ni nyina no enkomo yi koso ewo ho enti no entiremu no ne esefata no na mo ne ba beche okay Mamma Madam Juliana Manso achi. Auntie Julie, good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Na apombo ko dia.
Kocha yame na adum ye hu.
Modwuma na ko se sisi a.
Sisi a de wale nyum. Wan pa ke bia ma yan.
I see.
Ne dre de.
Aye de won. Ebe yi. Ebe yi. Auntie Priscilla.
Papa.
Ohuna mo boko dia.
Yesu adum.
Nice one. Ya danyame ase. Se adwuma no so boko dia.
Ya hwa nyame.
Ya hwa nyame wo. Ebefa. Chairman Wadaroma. Time wana moton eye enema ewo eye market circle, the outer section hono. Na challenges bay ena na mu face. Ye sha se fan free wona fe. Ye tinsin komodum.
Yo, me da sepa.
Yo.
Odin kan ma minchi a me forceful.
Okay.
Ya wo market circle ja. We tu ya maji se na yadan sasa kroma. Enim bebe yero kosisi a asidabium no medema oya Western Diamonds that what's in your house what inside and a friend na yen twetwon komo challenges are yefemo market cycle abana yetonaden nefa baby no moto market there ofinyala
okay
nefa baby so no oye yenwanom binuma sebe wonya around a wobaka ho nefa baby make do ofinyala road na yemu binum yetna yetonaden on challenges or the how or the brain
okay
aside that na I think the BBI then okay the man a bright na yetonado ho or boyen ama yemu binum yaji loans na den every week bian yetumi den yetua ye loans ma for ho bia and famba
okay
or boyen ema abatan wo no otum wo hwe womba ema bebe o said what womba one wondu bia no otum one wondu in fact no motuma kede no ye at least by 70 to 80% de ena oboa oye nyana yetuna de wo market second na oboa nso a osanso boa wona wo stores a wotim if you there so be ban obotada okostore so otum kotade
that's right
in the CCLA ya yenyiwe the same popular wo market second round in ya complain there market no are boring yantado ho that's the issue kakra ho apart from that some common football bottom that banayed
all right Wadaroma ho no ehefo na ede mamo assembly na ede mamo ana se hwan na ede ho mamo se monton ade e wo ho minim se chairman obeyi anu ana se menko ma ne so okay
e woni do yen na ye pena ye zokwai
mo amo pena mo ko ehihie mo ne ma ho amoto
but ye started the tornado wo no wa char pa
okay
ye started the tornado by the 18 years ni
I see
and see there sometimes what you na nkaka kraso na wa ma ya sana ba na wo create there yen fa Saturday yen fa yen market day nti ye ba Saturday ya ba Sunday weekdays no yen ba
okay
ti dam na nka ye pede wo ye ma ni sisi aso
okay
ye pede nche wo de ma yen Saturday na ye ba yen sanamba yen na yen nwam brazi da ye ba weekdays no e wo ne de yen oye Saturday na Sunday na yaba na dia holiday so no so aya on one band no so etumi yaba apart from that no yemba days ni bi
enti no hihye no se abanda da no wo soro na moye adwuma no Saturday na Sundays
okay
abai sesa ye no wo se wo mpene ma mo nto ade wo mo ba betu sa na mo no wo mo di kan ene mo edi ho nkomo
ono wona say there yenko
okay
ebia from Monday mama yemba nti yanso ne yenyim de yete wona ase nti yenyim de yemba Monday up to Friday no nche Saturday yebeba na Saturday duru so what's mama yemba
no mo se mo nko no mo se fa na mo nko
me paucho me nyim de nyimpa de sort de no mpom na celebrate na your period of time be a demand
that's right
it be a 1 month 2 months be prepare yourself them na mean
okay
na woman announcement on Thursday in tempo Friday Saturday na announcement number no ne em dey obi e nua no me bia wa consider him Monday na so just no ne some of 4 punkum won tell obi anta na ade meme de nda anka wo ma he bia 1 month 2 months na ka customers na he ye wo no ye prepare won ye ibia e beji won no mess ibia me nua ahade na mrebo ton ade o nti eya won bro ho nti anka ye force fu nyina ye be ye koya me customers nye hu de ye kopa grant and ye ko new market nti ye won bra wo ya announcement in Thursday Monday yamba obi an customers ayo
me ba jo me ba wo mo ka se mo free ho no assembly no emma mo specific place mo fa mo dwa ton de no konkoto
one announcement ni wan fa me hen but later no was about announce BM there obi an kopa grant ko hwe an name ye ne yetu hwen no obi an kopa grant ye keji no ho ye ko hwe an name so sampala
me ba wo da wo mo be kire wo se mo free ho no sa da no mo be kire wo se mo nko pa grant and say
Thursday no announcement no wan kan ne ko pa grant odi break Accra
ene on be kan
no be kan
wo mo ba market wo be kan ye kan say
what the announcement what the one announcement cast
no be na mu enti no problem am ni assembly ni wo eni enipa ho adwuma na wo ye okay wo ma announcement say mamo meton ade adwada amen na won ka twa say mamo meton ade wo ha adwada no ya hyehyɛ ha de amamo a monya de mon konkoto ade wo na wan ka ba bia wa hyehyɛ de amamo so mo nko wo si dwada amamo ma adwada wo mo ebe tete ho hunu sɛ asojafo nti no mo nyina obi ama na ade akyen ya wo de van na mu sɛ monko eye new market wo why ana sa information no wo de ma no wo mo wa pam wo mo de dada enti no obi ama adwuma enti sa information no ana onamu a wo de ma no anko ba bia that is the problem wa me ne eye mayor no ewo ene assembly no ewo you see me ba che wo ye nhwe time wana mo ton ade o ekwan no mu wo no na assembly no ama mo tua to
etwa ticket
okay chairman my ntio
ticket no yetwa odo da nya wo nwa no wode one de man but odo time out there yetwa ticket na wo ba around wo botwa
okay
ticket wo de man na menjin de so bia anyo wa ba ne nchen wo botwa ticket anyimpa na iden wontu ya
okay
bia tu ya because initial stage no na ya ibinum why the main to ya nti ma me catch ticket for no there obi a obaba bia also nti on ba fremala na me nko nti no I make sure there e bia 20 kit because nye nim there kwa no onye baby as sama for that man sabi painful say ehun san wura ni painful ya den and one did nti nim there ye etwa ticket na at least no obotum akwansider yen okay na bi ayke bibi there wotum we den we invite yen another one yen ke bibi before wo ba oye na asampa na ye na bredo the dam issue pop up oban into ya intino me kwanencha me ne kedu nkomo there ye stakeholders ni bi although there one man baby the entire assembly nimian but so far as what by China what ticket in a day which means yes we are stakeholders
that's right
intino say what baby na they have to involve us because at the end of the day no kan kese
yes
it won't involve you na kenya nyina yambrim na nyina yen charge say tumpu no obotu yan we locate na nyina yen kwampa ye bafada the mad no beden na no botwa because on bede abembia baba wontu a ehe na won yenko bebe won yen boko bia basa mekai mbebi wotu yen won yen kwa abembobom masi yinska ka show poto ewo ho yesan ye chi ebe won yen kwa dwubri park ya nde oh he no so yinska ka show poto covid mu ena dama woyi market sector bi wokwa ya and then won waka wo up to date entin say da menya man na nya a yeton force ewo market sector yam pere na nke bi beden ebesi biom nti na sampana ye at that time minim say dam record no odo dia oje yan less because yeah association second trade business association oje that if any engagement be
okay
that mo be ya bibi olukodi bia on yan account because so far as yan so yetueska ye dem assembly ne dey or there we engage yan and one ye de bia no we be engage anyemfo no the queen mothers no we engage one so want to take decision here then one for man because so won adwuma wo ye no so yen so yen edwuma woye nti se won wo complain de binuma betra kwa ma woton won tomatoes wo mo konti won to won yen fra omboa fine yen nyina ye peta kwade ne yeye nti se e won no ma yen tsenampo a ukwo bia won market day
yes
in the second day Tuesdays wo digwa block road or a main street
yeah
wo fema wo ko Cape Coast Accra na de but ni na odura wo to mo block road ma car len yeden
enko ebimba
ma kwafo wo yeden wo ton na de but Takoradi no yam block road asode na binim wo ye na wo de nyama na wo di sika akoima o mo jam traffic but aside that baby enyu a o ye market day a wa block road wo Takoradi obi atem de bi ton na de kama ntano na yanke ye hwetere ma menwan mo di nkan wake na nka da market day no odura won fa me Saturday because oyada won assembly na no wajitum e wa assembly there Saturday market day e wo market circle 4 o'clock or night market e wo market circle but in there 4 o'clock nko waje wotum gina wan mo obo be 6 7 8 10 asan wa then wa pon ibi esida mbibi mo tuyen 12 o'clock midnight na see the guy for nyare adwuma
I see
for good 4 years onye easy obendama o affect yana sabe yenyi baby ko enda make say yenyi anu force for to on sabe Takoradi a wonye baby ntine they all move to Aguna Kwanta why because our market day no we buma manyakopon na adum from Monday to Sunday nyina
omo market wo ho
e wo mesa adna kan na nti we move and molo kodo so no wa affect assembly no one first assembly one resource one income wonya because open day this year or new market they are not paying ticket again because what's one to one ade since enya so a ye bomba once wonya keke enya so is a wotu ni obiala agba apete until let's all come to round table
okay
enwa nenya ntre from nenya ndrodo nenya hu how best ye be ya enyanom no nyina yebotum ya tre from ya tonade na assembly so nyam order way then wonya
all right chairman mebawo won se mo nko eye new market e hono mako ana mo ya so brachi enya de ambeko
mo tene de enyen forceful in general no sabe enya so brachi fu because nyama ne ya fa na boye den papa am tranikers nikers almost 8,000
momo de mo yeskafu
almost 8,000
na mona mbebisa agent strategies ba ko a o mtimi bobeye 200 cedis I'm say that's right eskafu ni ni
mbesa 400 se wotwe na ye quality on pa 12,000 na
bill no
yes
I see
12,000 ti imagine nyim pano wa sweat ana wa keji loan mpo ka fa da me bail na so nko par grant ya ko feze yen so there feze ye ko ye kese go nsu twai mutu mama fo won tina nyama say ni na ye chi ampabo the following Saturday yesansu ye ko nsu twai hwen nyama sami de nyama e fa bebre e say hwe ane dala ye ko third week so ye ko the same time ane da ye ko no so nsu kuyala and baby and you are say whom lutumpa obotum we save
new market grant okay
what nyan yahwehwe there assembly no obotum waye and nyamenim no kroni mamenka bia wo te one year na di nkomo
okay
they will provide what boshed ewo ho no wada amen 2 damba yaba ya nyaman ya transport ya dokọ ya de ban a market ni shada mbumi no one man stores ewo new market esro ho na nke da warehouse a ya pon able to ya transport ya ma died or dako but for the meantime na da menye nyina anya available no nkofo shede ma wo su
chairman pacho me bawo under normal circumstance no ekuro bia se bia buru nyansafo eda animu no utu anamo bia be affect ni pano a ehyehyeye a ode banana the alternative no must be ready ungo tu ni pani nwie emeka nche mo ma ebre kakra ne yenko sisi shed so hwan fama mo you see eya yenwene kakra nipa ena ye omo saa no so ho enti no ye betum afiri ha ye ni kan enya nsiseye emfa ma mo ba bia ede mo ekọ no se de be yu amokọ amani beka ho na nkofa problem bia anya de emba eno saa no wodi saa ne ma no nyina ma nipa na still nipa no ya aso brachi a wo ho kwan se wo bo nipa na chi na de wo ye ba bia aso ankoi adwade akura di ho jonso de wa wo yam hawa unya ba bia akwakoja anan unya ba bia akwakojo so o pon so age se wo sesa ne ma no free ho e de gu ka mu e de kofie eka wamba beje we ho tax wo
so since I almost start
here but ya nto aso
yeah intino say to that melike if them nya main na wo I don't think that Kenya force fu na wo tu ye no say binum bokompa majority na abeden wo baka
yeah
because enyan yes Saturday ana yepe because Mondays force fu no one time tonade majority kakre bia na wo tu mo e the oba market Tuesdays second day
okay
Wednesdays agura kwanta Thursdays big post no de mpoho Fridays also no do try man Thursdays na ga sampo no normal no nyanta kwade for na ekwa Accra counter Thursdays wo yiyama what the man city western region for until Thursdays no one won yiyama no so dem walk but Friday ni dey yeah okay yetum yeshwa all right Friday Saturday and Sunday e wo me sad na kaina but these 3 days you know ekumpa abayan sisi ye kese
I see. Yes, you can't say par grant one new market where as moon queen. Yes, Jubilee for no so make count. A home shot.
A one point of Casa. A one point of someone power.
Okay.
One gas was yanko. Yanko. A force phone yo be bria, yako guanadi. Yaja name out to. Was some swab was now, Sandim Namatsnawa. What drama in Pafufor. Eh. O one gas saw him the one of those summer hen. First of all, I could see him pour one up a young coho. Oh, so papa. Well, also, what the new markets of first water or a jewelry park. What about Babaka? Now, you say, I was with Giant Dine or Temen Tuna and Kobe. I know that's now one today. I'm a one jam mobi. Until I could go and put it on ye. Somebody didn't have never second call you. Yammy on tray or yo. In today, or the day be a better no. One touch, they be a debt no. 1 month here what you alcohol bread want to tell one poem par grant wo then ya you drop in and out said akwaba e bit kodokrom e bit ntwaban e bit ni offer drop no koba in and out
now oniama so kan ho
e maka ya ho abobo ya da bia da do kona deba what's it now so amen ko ba bia nda wan ne obaja ma obi aka ta won podo yi ye wonu abi de mpo still what's one thing one pia one penny I say mpo kona meta wan so gua odba ma obi beda hin na du kofi taka ya sra wonala me na Saturday no Saturday and Sunday no one for my market day na man na dey sin Kenya won dey force bi ata ka say crap won tu yen because enani me bi no around the water na ade ade ka dey na payment na pay market say payment to Malcolm na say ahoti no gya yen do na within ho payment no do dentra oya yo
enra video bi a ochema ba eba ho no otwa de ba ye no na ayam hihie ye nyina ye nim se wo mamu ase no ye mpene ma wo nto ade ana enidwa ana entena high tension ase video no ade ba ye high tension si wa ahoma pylons yi esisi wa ene ahoma a enyina monkane na mu no ena market ne so emre mu so no assembly bia ebra se obi be digwa ana obi betena eye saa ade na se etino ade pa na asi assembly ni nim se saa ade no a omo eyo no ba bi om se mo nko no ensam fata se nipa etena ho etidi pa na asintia womo epiam nyina medase good so the video na to so etino ECG pylon no enesi wo no enyina mo nkane anam ehuma yi mu ase na emperifo se ya maame mo ne ya papa mu enkonko tena enigwa swampa se assembly no ennimu se yentena high tension na pylon ase enigwa untimi entu nkotena pylon ase enka se aha eye ba bia mete assembly ni ya aware wama consider the problem wa saa de we ya setena no e de bebre e ma ne mema wamo ehso mo se wamo kwotena ho enigwa na na honorable Fedu Adaroma me enema bi wo ho a oya meba be bo abaso se ye papa enya nso a mema ba beka yesrew saa de we mekai honorable Kobi mu eye se wamo refele ho no na yeyi ema ne bi akọ no mo ye propaganda wo Ghana ha ne krom ha say erade yezu mo ma men kansam no pa we yo anopa me best be kansam propaganda mo ye no ene akwa ababesensamu komu no o say ne tie. You see how things are turning around because when no eni mramu say yesese ye ma ye digwa ewo ade we ase ezunu de na asi yesremo wamo aba wamo de omade srede aba betu eye wanimu aha omo wo no wamo ekasa ba bia wo bia ro bete other alternatives wo ho a obeye de abo omo a fa bo omo because time wana omo wo eye ekwan no ho no even though enya de nanso no assembly no agi to mu say memre da ne kwasie da anumre bia ana
memre da ne market day
okay
from morning to evening.
Okay.
All
right.
Sunday and the Wojemu kura.
I see.
But weekdays,
4 o'clock.
Oh yeah, and you 4.
Okay.
And I Wojema yet tonadi because yen tonadi the whole day at least you bring a juma for pompon the obenye baby.
Okay.
Yeah, woman and come yet tonadi. I'm assembly jitun.
Okay.
And for good 8 years ni nano. Neither me a man or called concert there. Within them 1 month ya wabesinya.
Sadi man ashas yes e kosuno. Enti yesre
nam kocho mamin kebi
okay
oye yetu anamon
botu anamon
executive
okay
yana na akwa ne nchen ne ekeshia ne de nkomo which is last 3 weeks right last 3 weeks in fact oje enfeso ya de aho no ya de tue anim this market day won sams na din na no mo ma eta ase de wati but any menimia no oba friend no ne na executive fish ne na ya Jojo ni nkwane ya bafada market day no obasan so ayeden abado na yin na ya watwen na mom no weekend we anya possible the phone week no oya de ya ke bokwe kesha na wodo call nkra yanti nke bi ma up to now into no ya hwe nim de oboton safrayen na yin na ya akọ because this year ya kese tada ma make Monday osra mokọ members 4 bibia facility workage loan na me no won kakasa because o de week biano wotu won loan week bi o do wotu enti pass about by 1 month na next year nyama ya basan they are not paying their loan and bank for no omo tata obedem o ya how kese bi o wa kokodu an hwe no wan me dry dem we kunu no nya ne pe enti ya besre sisi anyi nyina so ni da setan wa ya den inna eton pa won to na sabe achichira today nti e bese kese bia oda ye hwe ne ye kan ntam no boama nyama koye no amafo wana seto koye Takoradi titi nyana ye Takoradi e wo pavement da ye nye baby ntan ya market day no ye bese de one from men satrisin say road mpo within the market seki baby and wo bo block amayen de ye fendi ngwa na night market no so we jam amayen because one Saturday the other Takoradi na anyen apart from one oboko a kwando be okay to go baby ibi ni monko say you be no nyama na say dongomi no nya na trap mo na sabe or the boted mama mo from Saturday market day no mo benyan no de be ekotu loan ama nyama ya wano amayen nyina
okay
nti na what dey na akasa na mom ye try na obefreyen de yambra na afi why ready na yentil from the yenwu kwana yaba for there yaba to tunyama.
All right me nim de me hunu say me kan semui de am ko mosisi ya no me subo ni bi wa me de bebo mo yes because ya beto aba no ya ba ho ebebe ye sovi na yes wo force fu odi bibo no ese ene abana na oteso no ensem bebrebe no mo keka wo mo ensem bebrebe no na wɔn de wɔn bɛ sisɛm ɛna ɛsi yi o yɛ ate o bɛ sisɛm wɔn wɔ hɔ kwan so bɛ sisɛm yɛsɛ abatoɔ ɛwɔ nsunsuansoɔ papa ne bɔnee anka aban dada ne tena aso a kame minimu pefe sɛ kadeɛ mu kɔ mu sisi yaa no kamu fam because aban dada no ɛwɔ mo ho ntiaseɛ ɛnim adwuma no sɛdeɛ teɛ ɛna mo wɔ mo ho abotrɛ ɛdeɛ na ɛsi nti a wo ba bosome enum ne nsia yɛyi yɛnim deɛ ɛtaa wo so a wotu saa na mowi enti no meme deɛ nkɔmɔ no yɛbɔ but soboɔ no ebi wɔ hɔ a mede bɛbɔ mo nkurɔfoɔ no bi yes sɛdeɛ wokaeɛ no nana asɛmpa na ɛyɛ abrɛ so ahyehyɛeɛ papa ɔde gu apono so mo aso mo dwom mo na mo nyam adwuma sɛ na mo yam adwuma ɛdideɛ na asi nti a bosome nsia paa afoforɔ baayɛ no yɛsɛ yɛtu mo afiri hɔ ɛdeɛ na asi mo wɔ de dadandeɛ na asi yɛ sɛ biribi yɛnsi ɛti yɛmfa nto yɛ ho yɛwofo sɛ abaayɛ to wɔ Ghana ha sei no ɛwɔ nsunsuansoɔ bebrebe no a ɛwɔ yɛ asetena ho media meka de atwa to no no menim sɛ bia bibi wɔ hɔ a mobɛka de atwa to a na yɛka ne saa so ne yɛsrɛ assembly no mɔde ka asrɛ mo ma yɛso yɛfa bi ɛnto so yɛsrɛ mo yɛde nipa na kyekyere kuro ɛna assembly adwuma no yɛ nipa ho adwuma mampani na wono sɛ lawyer fedu wona betimi ahwɛ kuro no so de ama me wona wusi madam wa ha etini yɛsrɛ no ma ne nya bibia ekoto mampani anim obeka sɛ ah me wuya kura anka mafo ama yɛsrɛ no enkoma mo ne o madi nyina no yɛsrɛ ne sɛ wontu ho ana mo anim anim ya na so wiemra esan sɛ ena kura ne yɛnto ade wodo ne ma besi abonten kura na yɛnto no wakyekere hye dem school fees tua wo rent adidie loan kura makwaje kura ho asem kura no eno kura de bibi e wo ho you see
woto wado
wanto oba beje enti yesre no wo fa ne nto na ehyehyɛ ya wo de beba no enye de ebeboa obia na asomdwie mra kakra me ka no minim sɛ bia mo obi am beka de katwa
mo bibi kakra ka what high tension attention no
okay
what dey ankwari no ye bi sanwan da ade no so no power ma what's the power nim aswa ka say no power nim enso ne de ma bi sa samofo be besafo bi ne ba asa mo aswa ka dey me bi sanwan de aso ade oye de ye betena ase edugua what's madam aswa ka ya you know enta huma no tell wa wim da do so no ye enso de ne kogo
yeah
nyame anim ne yesra won wo ye mobo na won hwe kwapa bi onfon ye ne mfom na o ye den
okay
ye de ye be fo ensre ye pa won chawa
all right
ya saman
Auntie Julie
nti moso mama kan de se e wona mesesale kanu se e wono se power ward no manche won pe baby different one family de forceful yen them aha from Monday to Sunday aha na forceful na nche wanya announcement maye na de aha no de yetna yenso ye beja atum na nka yakotena wo
okay
because say mo wala ka dem hunya wala ka no no che da ade ne bibi wom so onye man yatete pa da was say won so ye ka bi say mesese bi say no first day a ye ko no amem bi say so je yikor na sami da hwinyim na pepe wa ye no ho bibia mpo wo ho obotum we ya akyen bibia nim honestly say sister say obi say you say no chere bibi wo nti say won nye man na won pe baby fofor na won fa baby oboboa hen nye de baby ala keke baby oboboa hen oba me ye ho atwan hen because ye abata na ye tue school fees ye tue rent to them na ye le kenyala ye tue rent in the rent or ya renting on the phone because nyama na buy it into rent in the phone into ye na the sedan there won pe baby papa man na yen kwatena ho na yen so yen fa boy bra onka yen ka pene de bia na market cycle we train pavements na yen nem na ya mobo e ho na say yes red da me ho no ponche yen na yen susu yin da nka dam lie no ponche dam life no nka yen fim yen yim da ye sori anapa na anapa ma sori aha na motonade ma akwose migwa kama enwubre ma apun mukofi anapa ma aba onu de bia na ochede ye hu de fosifo ha na yen so ye wo sidam wan ma ibrufumfu ne bi no won ma yen so bi
okay
won pe baby papa ma yen so
all right
mpochom dance
chairman ma yen tie we
yo Mrs. Wakasa na make baby na na sampa na bredo the exercise in be called o me yet ase there me nim hyehyɛ no be go ko do but o me yet ase there wo pede ibrufum won there's a space bi wo ho a ɛhɔ no obotum wa abo ma force fo ne bi yakaka won wo ho
okay
ɛma wɔkɛyɛ ho demarcation na ade ɔkyɛkyɛ na kyɛ space wo ho
there's a kwan wo mu
but minimum okesi yante ho hwebiom nti na saben ya beye abanfofra beye a yenye new chief executive so botu no so ahwe ho a oboboa another obepe baby different because yenye na enim that high tension asetna no or won so the baby obanyimpa na abrabom or you won so the baby because oye yempemfra bimpo binim the year campaign the high tension asem hunye the nyimpa beden
e be got now
but send that wo PM ya kwa dia no che there bibi wo ho won hwe na won me baby papa send me nim ya baby anyi wo dia tena America no yentum enke ye hye dem damala won create one Saturday market day no won fa me na Sunday no won giant se payment no kwa ne yentena sabe Sunday sports be FM 101.3 na ye hye ye no gwa na ya won ye den ahahan on say that wo benya baby o ye very good o bi asisia no ye pion akwa ha on every day bia no na ye ho ye to ne ada so anapa na o chede twogbe no ni na no died we twa
okay yeah so yeah that's mo betina okakra ma me anope ye ne Solomon Kweku o ye chairman e de ma second hand clothing traders association or market circle afei mame Juliana Schumann Dwira ono so ye organizer Mame Priscilla Johnson secretary of the association and ye no mo edi enkomo no yesre wo mo akebi wo mu assembly mu hase no yesre mo enkomo ya ye die mo ma ne nto asopam na muntu ho ana mo animanimu ya yesre mo pa nyame ya adomu a free juade konso no ye behwe Jubilee Park for de no na okra de ensem we wo ho na ye boba no eni enya yese nra ma no agi punkum eko regional minister the residents wanaji ankijo bia me wo fa ne wo me wo fa pa me wo fa ni mpon ne wo me sira wana mo bi ho na wo tu a wadaroma ya na wa hwe chi kakra why ya na wa hwe chi kakra wadaroma nyame na mbedi sade ama ade but utu na mo bia wo fa se ya na me se hwe chi kakra sane be ya bibia no at the end of the day no bibia no be boko a onkoji di mboni bia emata eye adwuma wo ye no ya metimi aka enso eno no ti no Jubilee fo no so asem no na watwe frɛ besi mu no so ye behwe na yetimi adi eho enkomo anope ye na team ni nyina ase Ochiremaba AS Enchel na ehede production no asidedi onkoma Michael Yaro or MCR Same and the chinchim cameras no ede call TV no so Kelly ehwe social media abnansa wa mani ampon mana prek technician on duty medini Osikani Frimpong Manso yemi emuso na ya cross over to Wuntumi TV Kumasi na yede Wuntumi sports buffet no aba ka na sha no so say on radio no mopanko na yede ma premuto a abna betena se na ode awia prem to breka se ebo no aba no na egba Ochiremaba etena se o mani puntu adwumadi nkomo aka kire nyina no wono ebedi anopai mamenchia Mr. Ababrese oye CEO edema Abrespin Furniture Works o asie haya Mr. Ababrese anopai nyame onhwao wanti yanka biemu a abusua adwada ebehia good morning.